It says I'm live. I don't know. Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Good morning, everybody. Waiting for YouTube request connecting. Okay, I guess I'm connected. All right. So I've got something going on in my thing here is causing this thing to get witchy way. What if I turn my camera? No, it doesn't really work that way, does it? Makes it worse. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. Let's just scoot over. There we go. Put that back just a little. Put this back just a little. There we go. There we go. Mark Jones, good morning. Kevin and Gemma, good morning. Zachary, good morning. JC Watts, hey. What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Excuse my setup here perfectly. And last minute, I hit it with my knee and knocked it all out of whack. They always say don't do it from this way, but it's okay. Murad's Haunted Adventures, good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. How is everybody? Let me do it this way. How's this? If I do this like this. How about if I just do this? Is that better? I don't know, but we're going to try that. So good morning, everybody. Pedro, good morning. How is Pedro? Good to see you. JC, Maureen, Murads, Mark Jones. Mark Jones, how you doing? Kevin, how's Gemma feeling? Hopefully she's doing okay, man. I think about her often. When I see you on a live stream or something, I think of Gemma. Make sure she's okay. James Sloan, high five to you, Mr. Sloan. How you doing? Steve Redmond, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Flights opening up here in the Philippines, are they? I don't know. Yeah, they are. International flights, Kevin. Internet working okay? Yeah, it is. I have to. There is this yellow wire here in my land, and if something is messed up on this computer, I can't move. Philippines, here we come. High five. Good morning. Good morning. Rich Roberts. Good morning. Mark King. How you doing, Mark King? We have quite a few here already. Awesome, awesome. James and Emily. International flights open, but not at arrival. You go through forms, fill out, and off to another place, the leg swab, and then quarantine place 2 to 5 days until tests come back. Hello, Joe. How you doing, brother Joe? How was everything with you? They have what they call they're actually going to try 2 things. The quarantine at a local hotel or quarantine in your local area. If you live in these zones, 1, 2, 3, 4A, 7, 8, and 11, there are approved hotels in that area, and you can go in that area. Zone 1, 2, 3, 4A, 7, 8, and 11 zones. You can go in those areas. So, for an example, we're in zone 10 here. And it gives us availability. We can go Retiring in Paradise. Good morning. Ronald Ballard. Good morning. How is everything? Mark Gary C. James and Emily. Joe, Brother Christopher, Ronald Bowden. How is everything? Good morning from Alabama. What they're doing is if you have an area, for an example, if you're living in flying in, and they're limited flights. Right now, I'm going to tell you where the flights are coming in on. It's kind of cool. Is tag them a zone. I don't know. You'll have to go on the zones. I didn't look up the zones. I didn't have time. Zone 1, 2, 3, 4A, 7, 8, and 11. We're in zone 10. And they have 209 hotels. 160 are in Manila. The rest is scattered out throughout the Philippines, so people can be closer to home. You're quarantined for 14 days. Once you come in, they do a swab test. You're quarantined for 14 days. You got to get to that zone. Now, I don't know how they're going to handle that, but they're flying out of Seoul, Doha, Shenzhen, Hong Kong, Tokyo. And the airlines are flying right now are AHK, Jeju, Korean Air, Jet Trader, Budget Air, JAT, and of course Kiwi Airlines. Kiwi is taking bookings now also. I did last night. Air Asia from Davao to Manila is $160 last night. And just for the heck of it, fly from Manila to Dallas round trip is 68,000 pesos. And it's going through Asiana Air, ASIANA, Asiana Air. Yeah, into the Philippines. Yes, into the Philippines. Let's see. Hello, Scoot. How is everything? Oop, sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. So you guys just hang in there while I do this. I don't have my right hand here. International flights, yeah, you go through forms, you fill them out, you go through 14-day quarantine, but they open up their zones 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 7, 8, and 11 zones, and that way you can be closer to home. Right now, Baguio has hotels, Makati, Pasig, 14-day. They have a one-stop hotline. You hit the one-stop hotline, and it's a hotline that you can actually call. I should put that number in. You can actually call this hotline, and it'll actually tell you a lot of the places. So, Ronald, good morning. Gary T. Let me make sure. Let's see here. Kevin and Gemma. Get out your surfboards. Second wave. International travel now is early Christmas present to the virus. Yeah, Mark, what they did, they opened up a few flights yesterday. And today they're flying in now from Seoul. They're flying in from Doha, DOHA, Shenzhen, Hong Kong, Tokyo. There's actually a couple more flights that said they're opening up today. I checked Davao, fly from Davao, that's $160. Round trip ticket from the 26th of June to Dallas, 26th of May to 26th of June is $1,300. And I found that through my travel and adventures.club at the top of the list. You can actually just check booking.com and all those. Pedro, good morning. How's Mark doing? They're having flights. Flights are open. They have no information presently on issuing visas, and what they're doing is updates going to be forthwith on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday on that. That's what they said. I think so. Let them get in, figured it out. Let them come fly. Yeah, exactly. There's still a lot of confusion as to what final policy would be. Well, Scoot, what it is going to be is, as it stands right now, is you fly in, you got to go through 14-day quarantine. They have 209 hotels scattered throughout the Philippines as approval. 160 of those hotels in Manila, the rest are scattered out. They're actually, what they're going to do is they quarantine you for the 14 days out. The next process. Now, this information I got actually online from the airlines themselves. You can go on. If you're OFW, they'll cover it. If you're an overseas worker, they'll cover it. Their insurance will cover it. If you're a foreigner, you just have to stay at a local hotel. There's 209 hotels that's approved. It's 15,000. I forget what the rooms just in Manila. They're in Makati. Where are they at? Makati, Pasig, Manila, Baguio. The hotels there. There's some down here. There's hotels down here that's approved hotels. They have a one-stop hotline. You can actually call the hotline and get a lot more information. So that's good. Good morning, JG. Flight process going through the roof now, double one I paid before. Yeah. JG Sam spinning. Okay. Jason Dixon, just come down. I was going to wait until December. We're going to Cebu, Bohol next December. Yeah. Pedro, good morning. Tom DePolo, I don't know. You'll have to check locally on that. I'm not really quite sure about the hotel, which one's open. I know that Davao is opening up here in a few days. 3, 4. Hold on, they're going to be open up in 4 days. Some of them are open up. I am curious what the rules will be after June 11th, 30 days after expiration on restrictions. Yeah. What they're going to do is you stay on the quarantine for the 14 days to find out if I have the virus or not, and then you can go your merry way. Right now, as of Friday, Saturday, no more restrictions here, no more lockdown. So we'll be able to go anywhere that we can go. We just have to do social distancing. We have to wear a mask. So we will have that available. So it's right now. I'll be able to go out after Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Will I go out? No, I'm not going to just go down the street and go to town and things of that nature. I'm just going to stick close and do my thing. So, Gary T, I don't know if I want to sit in an airplane for 20 hours given that sneaky honey badger still sneaking around. Yeah, it's a choice. It's a choice, of course. Yeah, PAL, 1250 round trip to LAX, Manila. There you go. Round trip. There you go, Michael and Heidi. Yeah, they had flights last night. I saw one last night. $900 flying from Dallas to Manila, but it was selected dates. $900. They're going to have deals, guy. They're saying you're going to double, triple price. They're going to have deals. Come on. They need their money. So if I fly in Manila with 2-hour layover, question is, will they let me continue to Davao before the testing? You know how I look at it, James? Does it really matter if you get here to be with your lady? If someone needs to get with see their wife or lady, were you willing to stay a couple of weeks in Manila under lockdown? Now, these hotels that they're going to go, they're not like they're junk hotels. They're not junk hotels, guys. These are name brand hotels you should be going to. There's 209 of them, 160 are in Manila, and then the rest are scattered through Baguio, Makati. They have some down here. Now, the zones are going to be open are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4A, 7, 8, and 11. Now, I'm in zone 10 here. And OFW is going to be covered by their insurance. And the seamen are going to be covered by theirs for the testing. People say, oh, man, the test's going to eat you up on testing and this and that and rooms and all this. Not really. Mike T, man. Mike T, I checked on your account. What is going on with that? That is so weird. Don't make me roll after it is okay. It's not blocked. Mike T, I checked on it today. It's not blocked. I don't know why that thing seems like it's blocked, but it's not. Yeah, 14-day quarantine away from me. Yeah, it's a choice, of course. Hey, listen, things are going to change as time goes on. It's a choice. But a lot of people are saying, I want to see my wife. I want to see my baby. I want to see my daughter. I want to see my kids. 14 days? Man, I could do that drop of a hat. That's nothing. I need this lockdown to end. Dealing with my 84-year-old mother is like pulling wisdom teeth with a pair of tweezers. Ogre, good morning. Kevin and Gemma. Tom, one of Gemma's office mates just been tested positive. 21 hours now in quarantine. Not good. The office will be cleaned and open again on Friday. That's amazing. I know. I heard they were talking about out of the middle seat in the rows and 3 seats. Yeah, Ron, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about just in the middle seats are gone. Don't be a Western fool and sit in quarantine with a couple of months. There you go. They still have not posted the official policy. I'm looking at the site now. Go on the airline sites. There is an official policy. It's out, Scoot. It came out May 10th. There's an official policy, May 10th. I'll send you the link on it. It came out May 10th. What's today? 13th. I have my 3 kids, 15, 12, and 52-year-old. Mr. B, good morning. How you doing, Mr. B? Yeah, domestic flights will be open on the 15th, Michael. I just checked for AirAsia Davao to Manila was $160, which is double the price presently. But they're flying, and that was dates of I picked the 18th or something, 19th. No wife, great life. Scott Schofield, good morning. How is everything? Elders, Florida. Been there. I've been there. I've been to Elders, Florida. If you're going there for a good, then 14-day, no problem. 2 weeks vacation, 2 weeks quarantine, not worth it. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You got to make your decision. Yeah. You know what? Here's how I look at it. I've been working. I'm under quarantine. My wife is here. I have family here. I can't get here. Will I go through 2 weeks to stay here for a month? Okay. It's worth it for me, not for someone that's single that's just going to come here and just go around. But I understand that, JG. I'd be the same way. Yeah. The final policy came out. They came out with a policy on May the 10th or 11th. I looked at it last night. That they have restrictions. You will be put in quarantine for 14 days. Presently, 209 hotels, 160 in Manila. Other zones have hotels that you can actually go to those hotels. How you get there, I have no idea. What's going to cover is OFW insurance, Siemens insurance going to be covered. Okay. See, a lot of times everybody's sitting in U.S. and I can get it here. It's right here on TV. In fact, 4 or 5 other vloggers this morning posted all the flights. Of other vloggers that are here showed the flights that are actually coming to Manila. Right now, there's presently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flights coming in limited now. International flights limited. I'll show this one. So it's limited flights coming in presently, but it's opening up. Hey, that's a plus, right? The Australian government won't let me out of the country, so I'll have to keep waiting. Yeah, here on Friday, I can go wherever I want to go. I just have to wear a mask. So, yeah, the security is going to be really intense. It's going to be intense. Yeah, I would let the dust settle before I go anywhere too. Yeah, I won't be a Western fool and sit in a quarantine and wait a couple of months. Yeah, it depends. It depends on the person and their situation and the family. I know for me, I would, if it was me, I would settle and wait, 3 or 4 weeks or a month or 2 months before I would get a ticket and come here. But there's quite a few Americans and Australians and New Zealanders and UK and people that are telling me they're coming as soon as they can. They still not posted an official policy. I'm looking at the side. Gary, I feel the same way. I have my 3 kinds, my 15, 12, and 52-year-olds. Yeah. So let's see here. Scott, good morning again. How you doing? I'm going back through these. If you're going there for good, then 14 days, no problem. That's true. I'll probably just wait until January. Things relax a little bit more by then. Yeah, it's up to you. And I understand that. Cebu Pacific. Michael, hi. You'll have to check on Air Asia. The ones I saw that online last night was PAL and Air Asia were the ones that are opening up. They already have the markings and all the stuff set in Davao already. I don't know about CDL. They showed it on the news. They have the stream guidelines on the process when you come in. The visa upon arrival has not been decided yet. You will get one, but I don't know anything about that. You'll have to check and just keep up with that. What I saw last night when it saw on news, international flights will be opening soon to the Philippines. But then I went online and I found quite a few flights flying in. I did not realize that. So there's flights coming in from Tokyo, Seoul, Hong Kong, Shenzhen right now. And Korean Air is flying in. Jet Traders flying. JAT, Jeju Air, AHK Air, and the one from Dubai is flying in now. It's just announced that this morning we'll be flying open flights here. Al Jazeera. No, that's the station. What's the name of that? I think it is. Anyway, unless you live here, I negotiated 14 for a day release from my cell. Captain said he wouldn't let me give me any more after this one, so I did to plead the 5th. Hey, I understand on up in Luzon, it's up till the 30th of lockdown. We're okay after Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. PAL stands for planes always late. The health department was just tested 2 to 5 days while they process it. Just the airlines are saying 14 days. I would want to know if my travel insurance policy will cover this. It does. Mark Jones. It's funny you said that. Your travel insurance does cover it. It said I actually checked on travel insurances last night. My company, my Pacific, I checked it last night. It does cover it, and it also covers yeah, any hospital stays for COVID or for honey badger or for any of that. It's covered. Um, Mine is, but you can check with your insurance company. Uh, Scoot, no, let's see, Tammy. I'm not going to comment on one of the source destinations, those flights. I think we all know. Yeah, comment on one of those. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know, Timmy Ram Jam. I don't know. I know that they're flying. So who are you with your travel insurance? I just have it through my health company, my Pacific, my health insurance. I had this to travel. Actually, I bought it for travel insurance initially, and traded to a policy. I contacted them. I don't know, a few days ago, and said, "Hey, if I was to happen to travel, will it cover my and it covers me?" So you can actually go to. I remember I did a video on all these. Aetna, United, Cigna, all have travel insurances, worldwide, international, and some may or may not cover it. I don't know. You'll have to check with your company. I know mine will cover me. My Pacific will cover me. There's Pacific Prime, there's Pacific Cross, there's Blue Cross and Blue Shield, there's Caritas. There's so many companies that you can actually take a look at it. But for me, if I was to go to Thailand or Hong Kong or wherever I was at, it said it would cover me if I was hospitalized. Well, if Japan and Korea wants to quarantine, I don't know, Ronald. I don't know. What I understand it to be, there's going to be a list of countries that they're going to approve, the countries that you can fly in on. So, for example, they're going to have a list, and these countries, because they won't be able to fly here if they're not approved. Okay, they're just not going to let someone in. So these countries that are approved to fly in, well, you will be tested before you come, and some type of testing. Now that's on that side. I'm only talking about here. So whenever it arrives here, there are flights arriving now from wherever. They're saying they'll do tests there, but if they don't, they're going to put you on a quarantine here no matter what for 14 days to protect themselves, and I understand that. So it's just a matter of protection for here, and I understand. I'd put on a quarantine here too. I would even pay attention to what planes are in the air until a visa on arrival is reinstated. That's when things will open up. They might issue visas country only. They are doing some type well upon arrival, but right now they're just doing the 13As and the permanents and the Blake Bions right now. They're not issuing any tourists. So, but the countries already know that before you get in the plane. I'm going to wait until May. Yeah, it's okay. I will wait too. Let's see. With past history of Manila, don't know if I can trust the testing. Yeah, well, I went through that, James. I was here. It's so funny. I flew here that time when I had that problem. Yeah, pass through the airports. Well, I haven't heard. Yeah, when you pass through the airports, they're going to have their criteria, whatever it is. I don't know about the countries, but I know that here, to protect themselves, just going to make you go through quarantine here. So they're going to just assume that you have it. Really, if you think about it, they're going to assume that you have it or you don't have it, and then they're going to test you, and you just wait. It's okay. Travel advisory, reasons to say OFWs are not travelers who test results are. Yeah, of course. Common sense tells you. Yeah, if you're tested positive, they're going to take you to another hospital scoop. They're not going to just let you stay and go somewhere. Yeah, they have when you're tested, but you're already going to be quarantined anyway, so it doesn't really matter. If you because the test results don't give you immediate results. I wish they haven't got that point yet. If you can find one immediate results, that'd be kind of cool. They're they're saying that results, it takes anywhere from 7 to 10 days for the results. You might could find a kit that give you results, but 7 to 10 days here locally. Let's see. I can get tested in Australia in 24 hours. Yeah. If you check a little hot from running the gate, they might say, oh, no, have a temperature. What they do is they put you in a room. And the room, you stay in this room for a few hours, and they check your temperature, and your temperature's still high. It's no different than they've been doing here. They put you in queue. They call it queue. You go sit in queue. They test your temperature. You're hot. They put you in a controlled room where your body temperature can cool down and not out in the heat and things like that. So it kind of gives you availability. You can adjust your temperature and then go from there. Yeah. I can get tests in Australia. Ronald was saying, yeah, running the gate might say, oh, no, you have temp. But yeah, before you do that, it is put you in a room. That's upon arrival. But if you miss your plane, then I don't know. I don't know how they're going to handle that. Apparently, you swab mango, seasoned fruits, or test comes back positive. I really get hot walking 2 or 3 miles. Yeah. And you're going to have that. You're going to have where people are going to fly in, and they're going to be hot, and they're going to be tired. They're going to be crabby, and they're going to be standing in lines. They're going to be tested, and it's going to be hard for them. What they said yesterday was at the 209 hotels here in the Philippines are presently. There's actually more than that, but listed 209, 160 of them are in Manila. If you test positive, then you're going to go to the medical facility. And the medical facilities, they have a list of where they're at. It's online. You guys can check all this stuff online. I checked it all online. I got the information from Philippine Airlines in Asia. And then I went on the website, the health department website here, and they posted a May 11th post on the updates on the new quarantine. I just get really hot. I'm in no hurry. Yeah, I understand, Mr. B. Things to open up, sell, interline, travel, be as far as needed, loosen the ferries. And you know what? Well, for me, that's okay by me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it opening up or whatever. I'm going to stay here. I'm not going to be gallivanting around. I'm not going to go anywhere. If they open up some of the airlines, and they open up some of the areas here where you can go out, and I don't hear any cases. I'll go out more often. Right now, I'm not aware of any. I'm not aware of any anywhere, but I've not been keeping up with it. Mine is so much better. Test everyone for boarding the planes, get in and out where you need to want. It's actually a good idea, JG. It's actually a good idea. Yeah, and I agree with you. Okay, Scoot, see ya. JG, but you're right. You're exactly right. Just test where you're coming from. You get on the plane, you're clean, and you go. It's no different when they do a background check on your passport. If you have, any outstanding warrants, or you're flagged, or you're owed child support, or whatever, it's the same deal. It's just your health. So you go under some type of quarantine or a test before you get on the plane, or whatever. I don't know. It's 2 to 5 days to swab test back. Yeah. Did you got a video for your live stream? Okay. Man. New stat. Oh, there you go. S. Bukaki, good morning. Mike T. Man posted a link. Yeah, DFA government, DFA news statement. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Mike T. Man. Thank you, my good friend. S. Bukaki, how you doing? How is everything with you? Welcome. That's what I'm wondering. If you have a connecting flight in Manila in 2 hours and they stop you in Manila, then do you miss the flight? That's a good question. So it would probably be best don't book a flight and just stay a day there, because you're going to be on quarantine anyway, right? I know that they're saying that you're going to be stuck there for 14 days. So that's the statement as it is. If you're tested and you're tested positive, then they actually move you to a medical facility. Yeah. SF, good morning. I'll just wait a while. Yeah, everything kind of get a good order to come. Come, can I come visit you? Are you scared? What I bring in from travel? I'll put you in the blessing house. No worries. I'll put you on the tree over here. I have to ask JG if you could use it. Yeah, we'll put you. Good morning, JL. Yeah, we'll stick you over here in the tree. No worries. No worries. It's different because you can catch it immediately prior to flying on a plane. Yeah. Yeah, true. It's going to have to be. There's going to have to be. There's probably going to be tests at every port, guys. I mean, think about it. I don't know. But I know that here, you come here, anywhere else, you come here and you're going to get tested, and then you have to wait 14 days. I don't know about anything else. And I was talking about the flights. 7, 2, 4, 6, 7 flights, international flights have been opened up. Yeah, that's true. Zone 10 is where I live. That's where I live. Steve Thomas, good morning. Trying to fly. Joni's out to the States. What do I have to do to get her on a plane? Steve, how you doing? Boholoon. I was looking at the name. I said, I know Steve. Hey, Steve, you know what? Joni, you know what? Go online, check out PAL, and check out PAL. See if you can get her to Dallas or wherever you need to get her. You need to get her up north there in Idaho. I tell you what, Steve, what I do is I check out Cebu to wherever. Check it out. Just get her somewhere and you go pick her up. Yeah. Flights are opening up. As far as what and where, I don't know, but I just checked for the heck of it last night. Checked Air Asia flight from here to Manila on the 19th. On the 19th of May, it was $160. I normally pay $80, so it's double the price. But I'm just saying, if you want your lady there, Steve, I understand you want mommy with you. And I'm telling you, I guarantee you, I know you're going crazy. Small rent and you can stay, Tom. Okay. Mike T, man, I'm thinking I'll just wait until months, maybe September, start my booking. Exactly, Mike T. And that's what I say. Just wait a couple of months. Don't worry about it. I'm just letting you know that some of the flights are opening up now. When I was out yesterday, I noticed small observation huts on the beach. Guys with binoculars looking for refugees from Cebu. People are still trying to sneak in. Wow. That's the plan. Yeah. And I tell you what, that's what I would do. I would just say, hey, I will do my best. I will get you mama to Cebu Airport and you get here. Yeah. Good morning, SF. My girlfriend's friend's husband was charged 4,000 pesos per day of quarantine with and without food. Where was he in quarantine at, SF? They're putting them in hotels. My friend had to go through quarantine. He was telling me that he just paid for the room and that was it. He went through Manila and he flew in from U.S. and he was Canadian, but he was in U.S., but he flew in from U.S. here, and they put him in 14-day quarantine. He just paid the hotel bill. And, he could stay in his room. He could go out of his room, go down the lobby and all this, that, and other. It's not like he was locked up. He'd go down the lobby and all that stuff. He had to wear masks. There's criteria he had to meet. But he said it was no problem. And they didn't charge. They just charged him the room fee, whatever that was. So SF, wonder why. Yeah. Oh, Cebu to Manila is the problem. Hey, Steve. Reason I said check out flights. Check out flights from Cebu to U.S. PAL. Check out flights for PAL, Philippine Airlines, and because they go directly to U.S. Check out flights there. I checked from Davao to Dallas, Texas, round trip, the 26th of May to the 26th of June, round trip. It was 68,000 peso, which was what, $1,500 round trip at Asiana Air. And I got that through Budget Air is what I checked. But Skyscanner is the best. At the top, I put some links up there. Guys, check those links up there. Klaus Miller, good morning. Blimey, reminds me when I was in a sweepstakes where I'm a mystery coach for going to get driver won €100. Yeah. Oh, Manila. SF is in Manila. Yeah. Mine was in Manila too. He stayed at it was like a DoubleTree. It was like I forget the name of it. He said, it was like a suburban lodge. You know, guys know what those are? Red Roof Inns. Just a flat. He had his own room, but he could do anywhere he want. My roommate is trapped with me because of COVID. I think he can get out from Cebu on the 17th. Any news? Yeah, Klaus, Wood is saying they open it up on the 17th. So, Steve, 17, check out the flights like on the 19th, 20, 21, 22, going to U.S. directly from Cebu to U.S. Because she already has her visa and everything. All she has to, she's got everything she needs. She's a resident in U.S. and here, so she can go out anytime, Steve. It should be no problem because you guys in and out of here all the time, you know. So it shouldn't be a problem. Just fly out. Just get a ticket for PAL or something to fly in whatever airport you can find the cheapest ticket on. But I couldn't believe that flying to last night, the tickets are $1,400. That's not bad. I paid $1,100 last time I flew, so $1,400 is not bad. If I wanted to go to U.S. and back, I would do that. But the criteria, you know, when you come back, you have to go through the quarantine. But SF, I don't know anything about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. I just saw. I tell you what happened. Come on the news last night, and then. But see, guys, sometimes people don't really realize this. And Mr. B knows, and a lot of the guys know it's been here many times. I get news here that you guys don't ever see. I see it here, and you guys say, "Oh, it's not true. It's not true. It's not." Well, I can see it. It's here, and it's online. You can go online and you can get it, but you can't see it in U.S. because of restrictions. It's like before when the honey badger came in effect. Oh no, we don't have any cases in U.S. And they were stating here online, oh, yeah, there was some in Daytona, some in Washington, some in Dallas, some in Los Angeles. And they're already quoting it here. And they go there. It's not even shown. But this controlled, you know. So, yeah, and it's Mark is right. I will wait second round of the stimulus checks, 2006 months. Then I have more money and enough money to come to the Philippines. Mark King, where's my check? I still haven't got it yet. I checked this morning. Me and Mr. Mike Sirline, I guarantee you checked his this morning. Mr. B got his. Congratulations to Mr. B, and Mike T and all got theirs. SRV takes 6 to 8 weeks, as long as I can start the process by June. Oh, okay. I'll be happy. It would be nice to be around the diving party or coffee culture people for a while. There you go, Mr. B. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, I did. We got quite a bit of rain at Sipukaki. We got... I bet we got 4 or 5 inches yesterday and 4 or 5 inches day before. So RR and Mommy put out seed, and we kind of have it under trees to protect it from the sun and things. So if it did rain, but it rained so hard, I bet the seeds knocked out of the earth now. But they planted corn yesterday in this backfield, and I bet they're saying, okay, we're going to be happy or sad depending if it's knocked out, because sometimes hard rain will knock it out. You know, hard rain will give it that kick that you really don't want it to do, to knock the seeds back out of the ground again that you just put in. They were doing it by caribou yesterday and putting the seeds in. So it was kind of neat how that caribou, a guy just would say one word and that caribou would flip around, and boy, that thing was trained. Unbelievable, you know. I'm amazed at how they train their animals here like that. It's kind of cool, you know, where they do that. So travel presently. Now here we go. Let's see. Airlines are waiting for their other airlines to do it. Round trip to Dallas, $1,400. 7 flights presently daily are coming in and out of here. On this 16th, more flights going to be opening up. Air Asia's flying, and so is Philippine Airlines presently. And the other ones will be opening up. Good morning, Tim D. How you doing, Tim D? How is everything with you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the live stream. And I think a lot of times, in knowing this, a lot of times for a lot of people think, well, how many flights and what's going on? But easily just check online, check Skyscanner, check that one link. That Travel and Adventures Club is a link of mine. Try Skyscanner. Try some of those cheapawares and cheap airs and like that if you're interested. But maybe you go on there and look just for the heck of it and see what's available. If it's not, it's not, and it'll tell you on there the criteria. On PAL, before you fly, there's criteria they have to meet that you have to make sure you meet, and that's basically saying they're gonna quarantine you for 14 days and things like that. Once you arrive in the country. My wife is going to go to Valencia today and do some errands and run around and do some things today. So she's not on the stream today, but she says a shout out to everybody here. And thank you all for coming on. I also did check some of the other airlines, but they're not flying into here. But there was notice this morning that 2 more airlines are available going on. So I'm actually expecting a package from Lazada. Ordered it last week, just a knife sharpener for the kitchen. Needed one, but mainly a test. Are they having a big sale? Sharpener is 86% off. You know what's funny is they are shipping and they are receiving. We are receiving packages. I thought we received packages, but I didn't think it, but yeah, we received. Lazada's delivering. Not everything, but they are. They have opened up Manila Airport for incoming flights, only allowing 400 passengers per day. Okay, I knew they opened it up. I don't know about the 400 passengers. There's 1, 2, 3. There's seven airlines flying in now, coming from Seoul, and that's Air India. It's bringing them in. Doha, Shenzhen, Hong Kong, Tokyo are flying in as of last night. They're flying in from HK Air, Jeju Air, Korean Air, Jet Trader Air, and there's Al Jazeera Air. Who's the airlines over there, honey? Is Al Jazeera? What? That's TV show. What's the name of that? Huh? Okay, so that's Hart. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome on our live stream today. Just opened in Manila. Things that sucks for now is all the airports that fly over virus. That's my luck. That's my luck. Got a text from shipping company sometime today. We'll see. Well, if you got a text, they'll be there. That's what we do. We get a text and usually they're there or here. So that's actually pretty good. I can't complain by that, right? So if you think about it, it's okay. Let's see, $180, not 26. Yeah, it was 19 Air Asia from the 19th to the 26th in Manila, $160. Yeah, but still quarantine the passengers coming in. Yeah, Tim D, you're exactly right. They'll quarantine the passengers 14 days. During that time, they'll come with the test back, and the test comes back, and if you're tested a negative or positive, then accordingly, that's when they'll decide on doing what they need to do next. 400 Filipino citizens and their spouses. Yeah, I really don't know how they're doing that. I know on the 16th, it'll open up more than that because PAL's going to be flying. Air Asia's flying. There's going to be the other airlines. Cebu Air is going to be starting. I saw a thing on that they're ramping up now for starting. Did not give a date when they're actually opening up, but they're starting their thing. In other words, they're getting their ticket agents back to work, and they're getting all that stuff back to work again. They were on skeleton crew. Cebu Air was. So I would check if I was Steve Thomas. If I was you, I would check flying in Good morning, Steve D. I would check flying out Cebu to U.S. because they have direct flights Cebu to U.S. nonstop. That's the smartest thing to do. Is not even worry. Use PAL. Use these airlines that go direct flights nonstop. That fly, and you can actually fly here, and you don't have to worry about stop here, stop there. That can create a problem, which is not bad. Will they give us visa after quarantine? Haven't seen a thing about that yet. SF, they were stating online last night. What I saw online is they're actually looking at revamping that. Yeah, they're going to redo that, meaning that the ones that are only allowed to come in now are the ones that have the 13A and SRVs. Your tourist visa, they're not allowing any tourist visas on the flights presently. So if you have a tourist visa, you can't come in. You can go out, but you can't come in, presently. But I imagine after the 16th, that'll start opening up. It's starting to look like JG has the right idea how to go do the Philippines and try a boat, everything going to get there. Yeah, boat's a good idea. I think it's a great idea. Using a boat, great idea. Tim D, I'm sure my vacation's canceled. Some good news. Get home, got a job. Awesome, Steve D. Congratulations. I'm glad you got a job, my good friend. You're doing the same thing you were doing before. Steve D, some of the airlines, as you probably saw on the news, are opening up so you can actually start getting flights. I say no vacations. Yeah. Did you book your flight yet? I saw one last night for $900 round trip, heading from Manila to U.S. and back 1 month. This is through Kiwi. And then I saw another 68,000 peso to Dallas 1 month back here. So, yeah, same company. Awesome. Awesome, Steve. Congratulations, my good friend. You deserve it. You deserve it. And keep your wife safe. If she needs anything while you're gone, just yell. Haven't booked till I see flights leaving CDL. Oh, okay. Why don't you try Davo? Davo's flying. That will be cheaper for you. Any news on when quarantine for vacations to the Philippines will go away? Traveling writer. Depends where you live. It depends where you're going to live. It depends where you're at now. Where I'm at, it will be lifted on Friday. Everything's going to be lifted where I'm at on Friday. Where everybody else is up in Luzon, it's been extended to the 30th. But where I'm at here in Mindinao, we're going to be lifted, and I'm able to go out and about under guidelines. The guidelines: I must wear a mask, I must have social distancing, but I am available to go out as of Friday, Saturday. So ours have been lifted completely. They're going to let the governors decide on what they need to do in what area. So we are lifted here in Bukidnon. So I can go visit old Slim Jim over there in CDO. Any news? So Steve D, isn't Davo closed? Check the dates. The flight's going to be resuming on the 15th. So check the dates. You should be able to get in there now, as of the 15th, 16th. Second outbreak of honey badger in Wuhan started a few days ago. Videos of getting out of China, but government's threatening people. Always something. Is transportation going to be lifted in Davao? Boat is the way to go. As far as I know, sea and air travel is going to be lifted in some areas. Some areas. Not all. Yes. Where I'm at, it's going to be lifted. But everywhere else doesn't mean we can get there, but I don't know if we're going to do it to be able to get up. Box from Lozana says they are delivering. So that's good. That's good to see. It's good to hear. I like to see that. Mike, good morning, sir. How you doing? Welcome. Hope your morning. Thank you, Mike. Our morning's very well today. We're doing very good today. I'm just happy that they're letting a few people in. If it's 400, okay. If it's whatever, it's okay. I'm just happy they're doing it. Yeah, CDO's lifted on Friday, Saturday. Yeah, CDO's going to be lifted on Friday, Saturday. So, So I don't know about any bus lines or anything about that because it's not got that far yet. It's just announced yesterday. So this is all new since yesterday. I think I will start GCQ on Saturday. To my age, I'm still restricted in my home. Joe Exotic. Who is that? Who's Joe Exotic? I don't know. No, he's no Joe Exotic. Who's Joe Exotic, JG? Who is Joe Exotic?
Joe.
No. Joe Exotic. Is that cool, dude? Eh? No, I don't know. I'm just making fun of JG. Hey, JG. I thought of you yesterday. Ollie came by, brought some of that, brought mango, like a mango dessert, and it was really good. It's like the one we had. Tiger King, Netflix. Good morning, Traveler Rider. Tiger King, good morning. Buses going near CDO, just take 2 buses. Yeah. Steve, I don't know what they're doing on the bus lines yet. It's not been announced that I'm aware of. So I don't know anything about that. I know that 7 airlines are now presently flying in. 9 as of this morning. 7 yesterday, 9 as of this morning. 2 airlines just opened it up, said they're going to start flights into Manila, and the flights are going to be resuming on the 16th and 17th and 18th of this month. Chris Taylor, good morning. I'm married to a Filipina. When can I fly to the Philippines to see my wife in Cebu? Chris Taylor, check on the 19th, 18th, 19th, 2021. If I were you, I would check flights out of Los Angeles, PAL. I would check flights out of Dallas to pick the main hubs like Atlanta and check PAL, a direct flight, and check them out. I don't know. Who's Joe Exotic, JG? Tiger King. Oh, Tiger King. Is that cool? I don't know who Tiger King is. Who's Tiger King? Tiger King on Netflix. Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Chris Taylor, I don't know. You should be able to come see my wife. You should be able to come this next month. Traveling Rider, good morning. You're so welcome. New York, Chris Taylor. Oh, New York. Okay. I'm sure glad I'm not a drinker anymore. From what I've seen on Facebook, lack of is calling stress and drinking tourists. Many are afraid of the bars may not reopen. I know SF. I've seen the other day a guy going through, he was going through withdrawals. He'd been drinking for 30 years and they stopped him and he's going through withdrawals here. And it's not a good thing to see. Apparently, there's quite a few people. And there's quite a few Americans going through withdrawals. They've always had their booze with them, and available for them. So Chris Taylor, good morning. Good to see you. Thank you for coming on, my good friend. Mark Jones, been a while since we heard from those dates. I know, 19, 20, and 21. I know, 19, Mark, 19, 20, and 21. I know. That's something. Did not mean to be rude. You're not rude. No, not being rude at all. Don't bother me. I'm not one of these guys that my emotions are here. I'm like a bull in a china cabinet. That's what kind of guy. My attitude's like that. JG knows who I am. So people coming in just got isolated. Yeah. So people are coming in. They're just getting isolated. They're just getting for 14 days. You're going to give you a test, and the test results come back, but you're quarantined for a period of time, whatever they designate that to be. And the designation stands right now is 14 days. You go to a local hotel. You have a choice. There's 209 hotels throughout the Philippines that's approved. 160 of them are in Manila and surrounding. They got them in Baguio, approved hotels in Baguio. You just have to get there. I don't know how you get there. We probably just hire a driver. Most people are just hiring a driver to get around anyway. Just hire a driver. That's what I do. We hire a driver a lot of times. We need to get somewhere. And that's Steve D. That's what you could do. Just hire a driver. You need a driver. We got a number of a driver. He has to come out of there. You just have to pay him all. Just pay him out of CDO round trip, and just pay him. You just negotiate the price. He'll come pick you up and bring you back to CDO. If the buses aren't running, drinking is bad when I got drinking problem. Man, it really is. So people are, get isolated. Bill Pratt. How you doing, Mr. Bill? Just jumped in. I had to make a beer run to make TT jealous. Yeah, I know. He's out of beer. I know. It's as Mrs. Sawa Kano says, good. The live stream. She says, I'm happy. Pete Conaway, good morning. How you doing, Pete? Thank you for coming on, my good friend, Steve D. Tom, remember when we talk about have extra money when we come to the Philippines? Exactly, Steve D. Exactly. Hey, Bill, Steve. Any hotels open in CDO? Yes. They are open. What about the quarantine hotels and so? You know what? Here's the zones, guys. You guys do this research on. Our hotels are located outside Manila. The hotels are in these zones, and you can find them online. Just find them online. Zone 1, 2, 3, 4A, 7, 8, and 11. I'm in Zone 10. No, are we in Zone 10, darling? Region 10? We're in Region 10. Region, zone. Yeah. So, Steve D, I don't think you have a problem. I try some of the budgets and the you have no problem. Yeah, if you know of a driver, I do. I have one. We still have that number, that driver, darling. Driver out CDO. We got his number still. All right, we'll look for it, Steve D. We'll look for it. How long is the quarantine in Cebu if you're tested negative? That is a good question. That would be designated by the Philippine government. I don't know anything about that. They just said 14-day quarantine. So when you come in, you're tested. You have to stay in a place of their designation. You have choices, and you pay the room. If you're OFW or if you're a seaman, they will pay for it. If you're a tourist or something like that, or someone coming to see your wife or a SRV holder or whatever, you have to go through and just pay for the room yourself. So whatever that is, just pay for the room. There's no other fees, just whatever the room fee is. You're under lockdown in that hotel. So make sure you pick a good hotel. They're designated. There's many hotels. I saw online they're really nice in Manila. I saw somebody really nice hotels that people locked down. So sick. Guy said I could stay here all the time. He says I don't care if it's quarantine or not. So he said he made it a vacation. You just can't go and have contact with other people and things like that. But you can go around in the hotel and around and this, that, and other. But you can go out of your room. You can do this, that, and other. But you're limited to the hotel. You can't go out in the streets or any of that stuff and walk up down back on while okay. So Chris, it's just a matter of who. Like for an example, if you're in that area, you're in that hotel, you just can't leave and go like I'm going to go down to the store or whatever. You just can't do that. They have what they call runners available, these hotels. So you need food or something like that. Somebody calling, darling. Sweetheart, your phone's ringing. Nice music.
Hello.
So, what kind of test they give you? I don't want the test having that thing under my brain. Yeah, it's that test. They stick that bad boy up your nose, all the way up in there. Yeah. Steve D, thanks, Tom. You think I still need a health certificate travel pass? As far as I'm aware, Steve D, nothing. They'll have checkpoints where they check your temperature. Other than that, that's all I'm aware of. What type of test they give you? The one up your nose. I've always found that when an unfamiliar city, just ask a truck driver. He takes you there. They know the city better. Exactly. They'll already know the hotels that are approved hotels. They're going to give you a list, man. You get off that plane, you're going to have a list of approved hotels because and you'll have to get there. They got your name on a list, all this, that, and other. They already know you're coming when you come. You guys know that. A better question would give your wife Corbin to be quarantined with you. Probably not. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. That would be fun though, right? Grace Jones, good morning. I'm from CDO. If international flights resume and I be in quarantine, can I be with him? You know what, Grace? I don't see why you. I don't know. I don't see why, but I don't know. I don't know that one, Grace. If I would want my wife with me. but I don't know that they let them in. I've been in town visiting. I'm driving back home now, so I'll be listening until I get there. So when I can text. Okay, Ronald, no worries, my friend. Thank you, Ronald. Can you swim in the quarantine hotel? As far as I know, yeah, you can swim. I can't remember the name of that hotel, JG. If I told you the name of it, you know the name of it. My buddy stayed at that hotel. It's an approved quarantine hotel in Manila. It had 2 swimming pools. It had a full restaurant. So they wanted to make sure they have restaurants. Had a full restaurant. And the guy, he said, I'm living life of Riley. He got a good rate. It was 762 peso a day, a nice hotel. And the whole hotel, of course, is for the quarantine. He said, I met some nice people there. People flying in from all over the United States. And he said they're just enjoying themselves, so it's really good. And so he said that the only thing that bothered him more than anything else, the only thing is, he said, I have a problem with I smoke, and they have a designated area. And he said sometimes there'll be 10, 15, 20 people out there in that area, and it's they limit that area, and so you have to pick the times. So they limit people going to the smoking area. So it's a big area, but it's limitation that people can smoke. He says it gets to be a problem for him when he smokes. Where do I check? Online. There are hotels in Cebu. Yes. I don't know, Chris. Check them online. You check online. It's approved hotels. There are 209 of them total. That's actually more than that. But this is an old listing I got. Good morning. Makosby. Clear and sharp live stream. I'm doing it on a laptop landline. And we kind of figured that out. I've been doing it a little bit differently, a better, trying to do it clear and sharp. Thank you, Makado. Nice to see you, my good friend. I love your name. RR and I love your name. We say it all the time. She said, did you hear from me? We just love the name. Up your nose with a rubber hose. Welcome back, Carter. Exactly. Can my wife join me there? Chris, I don't know. You have to. I don't know. You will have to talk to the people about that. I don't know anything about that. I know there's hotels in Cebu. I do know that, and there's hotels scattered out. There's hotels in Cebu. There's hotels in CDO. I don't know the names of. There was a list. In fact, it says click on this list, and I went through it. It's a list of a lot of them. It said more of them is going to be coming soon. There's a lot of hotels, and nice hotels, swimming pools, cafeterias. The people that work, he said, to wear 100% gear, protective gear, even serving you food, protective gear. And so he said it was nice. He went swimming. He said he gets up, goes out in Lanai. He said, I watched the sun come up. He said, I have a good time. So, at least he's at a good hotel. Up your hose with rubber hose. Exactly. My wife is in Bohol. I had a PAL flight for 20th of May. And a few hours ago, PAL canceled it. Another Philippine was bumped from PAL to 30 May when she had 19th. Yeah. Check your reservations. I checked last night on the 19th. No, I'm sorry. From AirAsia to fly to Manila on 19th to 26th, and it was $160. I checked the flight round trip from Davao. I checked it from Davao. Now, this Davao, you have to go through Manila. Davao to from the 26th of May, 26th of June, Davao, it was 68,000 peso from Davao. And it was gone through Budget Air. There's many other ones. I have links at the very top of the thing. If you can't find, don't worry about it. I'll put them in the description. But there are 7 presently, 9 now, because Dubai's now going to start. Emirates, that's the name. Emirates is starting to fly. Even though I thought that they were not going to fly anymore, but Emirates is starting a few flights into here. So, wife, pal, yeah. I could go. Oh, let's see. I hit that button. Oh, I had the wrong button here. I promise I should go direct flight. Yeah, I would go direct flight, Steve D, if it was me. Quarantine with a woman, don't slip. Exactly. Boy, there's going to be more babies born. That's what they were talking about. Huh? On? Okay. More flights. I'm on the fence about my wife joining quarantine. We both are together 24/7. Might be nice to have someone alone. Bell Pratt? Good. I'm telling Rose. I'm telling Rose. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That would be a nightmare, smoking nightmare. JG, can you imagine 20 people in one gathering? He said that was the only problem. He said, Tom, I smoke, right? So he said, I go out. He goes, they just had a cigarette and they're back out there again. What are they doing? The guy's getting mad. He said, what are they doing? Have 4 cigarettes at a time? So he went to the guard. Guard, what's that guy doing? Having 4 cigarettes at a time? I said, you guys, and I told him, I said, you had like a bunch of babies. And he said, yeah, the guys, he was out here 2 hours ago. He's back out there again. And I said, well, maybe he smokes a lot. He goes, well, yeah, I already sent a runner to go get me cigarettes. And this guy, well, you know, and this, that. I said, well, how did you get the cigarettes? He said, runner get them. I said, you're not supposed to be smoking. He said, well, they were smoking. I said, okay. I don't know. I didn't think he was smoking, but okay. Good one, Bill. Exactly, Bill Pratt. Yeah, Bill Pratt's going to get in trouble. Most hotels are smoking only on balconies. Just get a room with a balcony and you're good. Yeah, exactly. Yes, Bill, Sofitel. There you go. That's at Bukaki. Hi, M. Jane. Good morning, M. Jane. How you doing? How is everything with M. Jane? And how is everything going? They haven't had this one though. That one and both. Traveling around. Nicotine is, yeah. It will knock you down. It will knock you down. Here you go. Here's my phone. That one and that one, yeah. Okay, so nicotine, yes. Smoke, lumbar. Yeah, I don't know. You know, I thought there was no smoking ban, but maybe apparently there. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I know there's no drinking. He says there's no alcohol there, and that's understandable. You know, why would there be alcohol? But maybe it's ones that already have them existing or something. I don't know. And probably more healthy. Yeah, dirty cheap. Smoke. Loom boy. I don't even know what that is. Somebody tell me what that is. I don't even know what that is. Excuse me. I know I'm just happy that I can go out. Now I won't go for sure. Cebu Pacific was cheap prices from CDO to Manila. Yeah. You can fly out. If I was a betting man and they open up the sea, I would take a ship from CDO to Cebu, and I'd fly out of Cebu if I was you, Steve D, and just fly from Cebu. If they're having it available, direct flight, because they fly out direct there. And that's just me. That was me. As a leaf, you wrap around a tobacco leaf. Oh, okay. Yeah. My brother-in-law does that. Yeah. Mark King, good morning. Chris Taylor, my passport expires December 1st. Is the last day I can travel to the Philippines. Your passport has to be good 6 months prior. So, Chris, you have to go ahead and get your passport updated. It has to have 6 months at least on your passport before you can travel here. Tom, I do not know what's going on right now, but all I can do is keep from falling asleep right now. I think it might have something to do with your voice today. Is it crazy? Am I boring? I'm so sorry. I don't have Ruth here to keep everybody alive. Mark King, stay awake. My wife is packing to go. You coming back home, right, honey? You coming back, darling, right? She got a bag packed.
I just bring that.
Did you get your JG jacket?
Eco bag.
Oh, okay. Eco bag. So she's going shopping. No alcohol. That's exactly right. I don't know what's wrong with my voice. Judy, good morning. I'm late. Had a bunch of calls from family. No worries. Bye, honey. Kia? Kia? Social distancing. Kia with mask on. Now, please be careful, okay? Love you. Judy, hello. Mom has to go get butter. I told her, I said, they ran out of flour, no flour in town. A few canned goods, very limited on the canned goods. So hopefully with this opening up this weekend, it'll open up a lot of doors and avenues that we can have. Close the door, darling. We need closed door. I'm sorry with my voice. Hi, Tom Ruth. Sorry I'm so late. It's okay. I'm trying to. Hey, Judy. No, they just pester all day. Exactly. Cebu goes to Los Angeles. Okay. It ain't been the BI lately, or is it still free to stay because of my COVID? It's still locked down. Everything is still under lockdown right now. All the BIs are still locked down, meaning you can't go anywhere. A lot of people will be going there for sure. Get updated. Tom, you could be. Exactly. I probably am. Mark, I probably am. Must be making the internet fairy another bribe. Ogre, she did. Don't breathe. Don't move. Internet is good today. Yeah, we're using LAN network today. I have an availability. I need to ask some of you guys that's really an expertise on these internets. I have availability buy an extender for my internet on the on my Globe, because my Globe's not working good today. She's going to Globe today. This internet is through Excelcom, and it's actually a repeater extender. It's a booster to boost my signal. It's 8,000 peso. Is that a good price for that? And it can go up to 150 megabytes of speed and 150 down, up and down. Ruth must be baking. Yeah, internet. I just heard Ruth's voice and I just woke up. That's what it is, Mark. She's a lot better. She's a lot better than I am. Chris Taylor, I was told to wait to renew until the passport service was fully reopened. Okay, Chris. No worries. Its border still closed between Canada and the United States. I don't know. I haven't heard. I haven't heard if it's lifted or not. I haven't heard at all. Chris Taylor, you normally need 6 months beyond your planned departure to enter countries worth checking. Yeah, exactly. So expensive, I know. JG, it's up. Is it for flights? Judy Fisher, good morning. Yes, good morning, Judy. And hopefully you're doing well this morning. And thank you for coming on. I really don't know. Yeah, flights here. Ruth and I were talking about this the other day. The BI office is going to be packed. We all know that they're just going to be really packed. You're going to have a lot of people that's actually going to be heading there to get their passports renewed. You're going to have a lot of people just going there in general, right? So it's going to be hectic here for a while, all the way around. If you're trying to fly out, everybody's going to be trying to fly out. The tickets that were available last night were, only, of course, they do that as a game. I don't know if available. They said limited seating, but they could have been all the seats available. Traveling Reiner saying, depends on how busy the network is in the area, but determines your speed and the value of it. Yeah. Right now, this speed right here is doing okay on this internet service, but I have two internets. When this one goes out, which it does, I need another internet. My Globe is using, I only get 1 bar to 4 bars all the time, and now it's just dropped down to nothing. And it's always been like the last 4 or 5 months. Yes, Makoto Husby, that's exactly right. I just saw on ABS-CBN that international flights opening, but only on Philippine nationals and foreigners on special visas, no tourists. Exactly. That's exactly right. You can go in and out. You can go out with a tourist visa. You can go out, but you can't come in unless you have SRV or Bleak Bion, because you're married to a Filipina and or a 13A. Yes. Yeah. Where's the best update on visas and exit clearances? The best thing is the BI website. You get your exit clearance and stuff you get at the airport. It's at the airport. So if and when you get that squared away, it's at the airport. Jeb Jam, hello, Jeb Jam. Jeb Jam. Hola, ¿cómo está? ¿Cómo está usted? We have a Wi-Fi extender. It gives us in room normally blank. Yeah, Klaus, I have an extender here and a Wi-Fi extender, but this is a high 4G antenna, and it will give 150 megabytes of speed if it has some type of frequency, it has to be. Now, listen, it has to be set up first. It's not like what it is. I wanted to buy another service here, and the guy says, I've got you to limit. You're limited. He said the only thing I can do is give you another service, and what that means is I give you another extender to help your globe until I get this one extended. We applied for more frequency in your area, and it's not been approved yet by the government. But what we're going to do is, if you want to buy an extender, it's a used one for 8,000 peso. He said it will extend and boost your, it will boost it considerably. He said you'll get a really big boost out of it. Tom, I just met Tom. Met me at the airport. I'm joking. I'm staying clear of the airport for a year. I understand that. Timmy Ramjam, good morning. Timmy, I just went to order from top to bottom. My friend, save the best for last. Exactly. Está bien, amigo. Y tú. Yeah, y tú too. To you too. Jab, jab. My Wi-Fi has antenna. Why it works good. My Wi-Fi has an antenna too. I have this one, and I have this one at 150 feet up in a tree. But he set me on a frequency level. He boosted my signal, and it's fine now. That's where I'm streaming from. But my globe extender is my Wi-Fi with my antenna is doing the best it can do, and I'm not getting service. She's going to Globe today to see if we can get extender to get it. What's going on? Can we get somebody out here to look at it? Can you change my frequency? Can you give me more? I'll pay more. And she's going to go do that. If she cannot, I'll go buy this Wi-Fi extender. It's 8,000 peso. I really don't want to spend it. That's a lot of money just for internet. And will I get it back, right? What kind of value would I get back out of that? Am I just wasting money, you know? I think Jam Jam said he's wearing a tutu. Yeah, tutu. I'm wearing a tutu. I have a black shirt on with the tutu. I think Jam Jam, thanks for coming on. Judy, good morning. I was excited to hear that things are opening up here. So I can go out now on Friday. Not now. I'm still in lockdown. Me and our can go out. We're not going anywhere. We're not going to go to church. We're not, because they're got it all planned. Big church gathering. I'm not going. I'm not going to start that. We're going to still be under lockdown for the next 30 days or so. I'm not going to just scoot out of here and go somewhere because it says, hello, Timmy, because it's like one of those things, you know, as well as I do. If it's good and I can go out, I'll go out and do some videos outside. But I really want to travel again, and I can't travel. And of course, they're saying now that August the 24th, possibility for school. Possibility. I'm not extremely knowledgeable about the internet, but from my understanding, satellite may be a better opinion, Wi-Fi or landline, because the number of people on the network. I agree, Traveling Writer. I agree. We tried to get satellite. A satellite is not a better for me personally. This particular unit is like a satellite. It's really big, but I can't get satellite. If I could get satellite, I would do it. Yeah, I would do it. I would get it. Jim and Rose, good morning. Wi-Fi extend, it never worked for me, Jim and Rose. When I used it in New Hampshire. Okay. Jim, yeah, everything looks better, Timmy Ram Jam. And Jim and Rose, yeah, it's a cell phone booster. It's cell phone booster. And this cell phone booster is like, we could use it for our cell phones because we get no service here. They said that it's really, and he uses it for extreme areas when there's no service. I get this from the Wi-Fi shop. And he said, I use it to boost the signals. And he said, I used it. I have an extra one now. It's not needed. And I said, I'll sell it to you. It's used. A brand new one's 9,000 plus delivery. This one is 8,000. I might can negotiate it down to 7,000. And he's going to set it up for me and bring it out. And I was thinking on a pole for him. And it should hopefully extend my globe. But globe is, They're not even they're service in their areas, but it's same old story. Reporting cases of deaths daily there, and how many tests are they performing daily? JG, I don't really know. They are performing tests daily, but you're right. They're not doing everybody. They're not doing. I don't know how many cases are reported here. They actually kind of took that information away. I don't see it as much as I used to. It used to be online. You used to go online, and I could do it online. I don't look. There were some reported cases in Cebu yesterday, but not confirmed. Reported, not confirmed. And so I really don't know. I don't know how many deaths or any of that stuff. It's sort of like it's like they're all doing what US is doing: luck of the draw, rolling the dice. And if you want to go out, you go out. You don't want to go out, you don't go out. If you get sick, you get sick. And they're just doing. I think they're just doing that, and I understand that. You got to get the economy back to going again, and that's exactly what they're looking at. And I understand that because there's so many people going hungry here. There's so many people that without jobs, and they need those jobs here. The highways are just getting destroyed from the land sides. They're not able to get the people out there. So there's just cranking things back up again. And I understand that. I think you misunderstood when I asked earlier if I can come see you and Ruth. I want to visit and go eat maybe. I didn't want to stay with you. Oh, you could stay with me. Ronald, you're well. I was teasing with you too. I was teasing with you. You can come anytime you want. Yeah, Ronald. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna try to come to your wedding if I can. But you got to get married like Davos somewhere, man, Ronald, where I can come. Yeah, no, you can stay with me. It's okay. Mr. B, my neighbor upstairs finally moved. His bachelor owner was talking to renting a family of four with young kids. Don't like it. Kids are noisy, quiet now. Yeah, I tell you what. I know. I know, Mr. B. I know. In case I only get if you only can return it if it's not working. That's true. That's true. Traveling writer. That's true. If I can, I would make sure that he comes out and installs it, and I will pay him to do that. He'll just get a technician to do it. And if it doesn't work, I don't pay for it. That's right. I'll do that. Just wanted to meet and greet. Yeah. Yeah. I have like a drive me here for tag them. Man, no worries. Yeah. The last booster I checked was 179. Exactly. Exactly. And SF, I don't know if it's a good deal or not. I just know that I need to do something. I need to boost it. Listen, I don't do anything. This is my life living here in the Philippines. Ruth and I were on the internet the other day. Both of them died at the same time. And then we called him. He says, "Oh, I had to go up on and climb up on a roof and reset it." And I said, "What can you do for me? I need some help. Can you help me with something?" You know? So Bill Pratt, extenders only do so much good. Eventually you need a booster. Even though this network's overloaded, you get cut off sometimes. It is what they call a Wi-Fi extender booster. It extends the Wi-Fi. It is a booster. It's an antenna. You attach it and it boosts your cell phone thing. This is what he uses. Last one he said I used it for because I could not get line of sight. He said I had used a cell phone booster. It will give you 150 megabytes, up to 150 megabytes of speed, and up to 50 megabytes of upload. I'm happy if I get 2. I'm happy if I get 5. I don't get it. Right now, I'm getting probably 1 to 3 with Globe. I want to boost that. Is there a way I could do that? So she's going to do that today. That's why they said it was the best. Exactly. Extenders do only do so much good. It's Art. Thank you so much, my good friend. We appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. High five, S Hart. Thank you. JGLOL. Yeah. Ronald, he likes when people show up unannounced at the door. Just kidding. Exactly. I saw one of the guys on a live stream yesterday, and it was one of the guys that showed up at my door. I didn't say anything to him. And I go, oh boy, there he is. He's on live stream. And I go, oh boy, oh boy. I'm thinking, hey, he'll be over at that guy's house. He's in U.S. now, though. Ruth is in Philippine bride. Wouldn't have a tantrum about unilateral decisions, I should imagine. Exactly. Yeah, JG, that's why I put a request only. I never show up unannounced. Yeah. Oh, it's no worries. You can come in. Signal amplifier outside antenna. Yeah, what it is, actually a signal amplifier. That's exactly what it is. It boosts the signal from what it is at the present time, and it gives you hopefully better service. Now, he told me that he that's what he put on mine. Okay, and that's the reason I have what I have now. I finally said, listen, whatever you need to do, if I need to pay you more, I will pay you more. He goes, no, it's my responsibility. So he put this one, he put a 4G, 5, this is a 5G, up to 5G. This is a 4G Wi-Fi that I have on now. He said it can go to 5G. The one he's selling me is 3G, 4G, and 5G extender booster. It's a cell phone booster, and you use it for internet. 5G. Even though we don't have 5G. Hello, Charlie James. Good morning. Yeah, hope you're well and blessed. Charlie James, good morning. Good morning. How is everything with you? Yeah, my beautiful wife just left. She's heading to Valencia today. This will be the first time she's been into Valencia. She's taking the bus, so that will be an experience today. We're not under lockdown anymore as of Friday, Saturday. Church is Saturday. We will probably not go to church because I'm not just going to just jot there because they say everything's okay. Got to go. Need to do some laundry. See you later, Mr. B. Thank you so much. Go upstairs and do it. That way you fill up the bin and fill up the septic. I'm teasing me. See you later. Tom, that's number one of the downfalls of the province life. Exactly. If I had a do-over again, the very first thing I would do is I would build me an antenna, and I'd put it in concrete. I'm going to thinking about doing that now, and I'm going to build me the tripod that you can actually climb it. I'm going to actually have one made, shoot that bad boy up about 150, 200 feet in the air. I'm going to actually get and strand it to a ground, concrete rods in the ground, and strand it to that. And I'm not going to have any of this sway crap. And I'm going to get my Mr. Ben to make that for me, because we can buy that and do it right, make it right, and make it climbing where you can actually climb up it if you had to climb up it, set the antenna, or make it, because I'm getting fed up with it. I'm getting fed up with my internet. If PLDT cannot supply me with fiber, even though it's right down the road here, I can't even get them on the phone, much less get that guy to call me back. I'll just make my own. I'll make it work. Good thanks. It was a great vlog on how much to send money to Philippine. Yeah, I got slammed for that. Many guys said, Tom, be quiet about that. You talk too much about it. So I will not bring that up anymore. Yeah, I got slammed. They said, Tom, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. That's what I did. You will never buy a 5G phone. I looked at one today in Florida, $1,300. I won't, you know what? I'm okay with mine. My phone, this one right here. 4G, whatever. It's a China phone, 6.44-inch screen, $400. This China phone, it's not perfect, but it's perfect for me. It does everything. 128 gigabyte. It's got it's the SIM cards, 128 gigabyte. I have more on this than I do my laptop. So 128 gigabyte. Up to 128 gigabyte. Cameras, got 3 cameras, as you can see. So 2 there, and then of course 1 up front. It's set up fingerprint access. You can access fingerprint only. Of course, this is my use it. Same phone. This is 6.44. This is almost 6.45. This is bigger phone. Same, but bigger. Panoy Halejo, good morning. Any idea when tourists can go to visit the Philippines? They're open up international now. I foresee them coming in sometime here. People saying it won't happen, but it kind of have to happen. You got to get that cranked up again. I see it happen in the near future. Only SRV holders, visa holders can come, but the tourists right now, they have it kind of in limbo. So I foresee that opening up sometime in the next 30, 60 days. They almost kind of have to open it up. Hassan, Friday quarantine ends. All region 10, good morning. Hassan, Ollie. Good morning. Your order, we'll have to contact Miss Ruth. They had a couple questions on what they said. The 3 bottles were not available on the polishing kit, and I asked which ones. You talking about the mirror, the polisher, and the buffer? And I don't know what they're talking about, so I'm waiting to reply back from that. She may get a reply already. So other than that, your order should be going out soon. Said it's waiting. It's waiting shipment. So meaning they have it already packed, boxed up. Too bad. I thought it was reasonable, very reasonable. Yeah, I know, Chardy. They just kind of people were really giving me heck on it. What had happened? I did a video, and then I did another video, and then I did another video, and people were tired of the same video, and that's what it was. Of course, they didn't have to watch it, but you need to look at shortwave towers. Some crank down all the way to the ground before you climb them. You know what? That I thought about that too. They do have that available. I can buy a shortwave. You just wind it down. Yeah, instead of climbing. Yeah, can you imagine a guy climbing that? I really don't want to see that. I mean, the guy climbs a tree here, but I agree. I agree, Jim. Yeah. Friday quarantine ends. I know. Put a windmill on top and harness the wind for power. I could do that. Yeah, you're actually going to build tower to hold the antenna. I am. Because Jim, it's like it's hard. It's hard for me. So Hassan, good morning. How's Mr. Ollie doing? Roundabout, and maybe up in an old time rotor directional finder in case you need to fine tune in a little bit. Yeah, but it's true. Hi, Hillbilly in the Philippines. Hey, Tom, get your 1,200 for you every month till July. Hey, Hillbilly, where is that? Where is that money at? I have not seen it. Do you need something? I don't need anything. They replied to your order of what we ordered and your buffer and all that stuff. So it looks like it's going to be available on, it's ready to be shipped. They had a question about bottles or something. So JG saying hi, Hassan. That's Ollie. Yeah. JG, how you doing? Tom, if you were to get your antenna above the treetops and power lines, you'll be surprised how much better it works. SF. Make it so the antenna doesn't wiggle. Exactly. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to look into shortwave antenna. I thought about that yesterday. I did see one online. It was limited on, how much to crank it up. But that's the thing, to get a shortwave antenna that you crank it up. And if you need to work on it or change the antenna or something breaks on it or, whatever, you're available to do that. Yeah. House Democrats unreveal $3 trillion relief package. Really? Wow, Hillbilly, I did not know that. Awesome, my friend. Compound pads, heavy, medium, and polishing pads. They must have put. Yeah, it's something about that. Maybe it's the pads. I don't know. I replied to them. We want all the pads and we want all the bottles, and plus I want the buffing unit. That's what I replied to him. So, I don't know if she got a reply back. She's headed to Valencia right now, Ollie. She's got to go get butter. That proposal, awesome. I'll get her 1,200. I'll get our 1,200 tomorrow, Tom. Check bank. Oh, okay. I'll check it tomorrow. Yeah, but good. Be nice. I just received 1,200 yesterday. More than 50% haven't received yet. Charlie, yeah, I haven't received mine. Me and about 15 other guys. They email me every day. Did not get. It's just a joke. It's a joke. It's not as if, everybody's just being goofy. They're sitting at the house. Correct. Thank you so much. Hassan, we're good friends. No worries. We'll get that. I mean, I want him to make sure they got what we ordered, and then we can make adjustments accordingly. Because if he didn't have something, well, adjust the bill and ship it out. Make sure the buffer comes and this comes. Got to go. Ollie, see ya. He's probably got to make lunch. Tall towers and typhoon equals terror. Better anchor it to your car. Yeah, I would put it in concrete pad. I put it in concrete. I do it like the old days. Remember the old rotational antennas? You put your butt. Remember those little motors on them? My father had one antenna. I wouldn't do that, but I would have either a roll down tower or something to climb. Guys, I'm only talking about 18 inches by 18 inches by 18 inches to try, and then run that up about probably 100 feet, 150 feet, something like that, to get over some of the tall trees. It's the line of sight here is a horrible thing. 3 trillion. I got my 1,200 a few weeks ago. I got my letter from IRS with Donald Trump's signature telling me where I came from, and thank you, POTUS Trump. I appreciate it very much. Oh, did you really? Huh? Yeah. Well, I got no letter. He didn't send me no letter. I didn't get no letter, and I didn't get my 1,200. I'm kind of joking about that. I don't know if any of the other guys got it. SF, did Final get his? I have a 30-foot tower, and up and down cost me about 250. Oh, do you really? SF, where'd you get that at? Where'd you get that at? I'll get our 1,200 tomorrow. Tom, check bank. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna check my bank. I'm gonna get yours tomorrow. Hillbilly, will I get mine tomorrow? And Hillbilly, how are you doing, my friend? How is everything with you? Are you doing okay? I thought about you today. I haven't heard from you in a while. And by the way, I love your XSplit, and thank you for that. I paid the $8 a month, and that's what I did the streaming yesterday of Lake Oppo. That was the Lake Oppo I was at here in the Philippines. And I know 1K people get tomorrow. I tell you what, I'm going to check it. It's like one of those things. I did work 40-something years. I figured up 47 years. I did work 47 years. In other words, I did have money taken out of checks for 47 years. So I did pay my dues and I always paid my taxes. And some years I paid high taxes. Some years I paid little taxes because I didn't make much. It's okay. And that'd be nice. I know that for me here in the Philippines, it would be nice to just go with a kitty to help offset, because I want to bring my wife and daughter to USA. It's not going to be this year because of the visas. Although people are saying they're not processing visas. My friend got a letter day before yesterday here in the Philippines at the post office that his wife, they've been approved for the USCIS spousal visa, and she has to go for an interview. So shout out for that. They got approved. So his spousal did go through. He filed it in October of last year, and he just got approval again. That's funny. That's two friends that filed in October, and they just got approval. One got approval a little over a month ago. One just got his letter recently. So that's good. Good morning, John and Maria. Good morning. How you doing? Welcome on our live stream today. Thank you so much for coming in. Everybody spending your valuable time. Jessica Bukaki, I need to look at that and get that. And I sure hope I get a good tower. No new visas in the Philippines. Yeah, no new visas. They're opening up some, right? And there's no new visas. And they're may be opening this. I heard they talking about opening it up this next month, but not confirmed. Not confirmed. Open it up so you get renewals and all this, that, and other, and processing. Now you can get an exit clearance, exit visa stamp at the airports if you have to leave. So no worries about that. That's what I hope to me there, and then the spousal visa instead of the K1. Exactly. The K1 is fine, but spousal is easier wrong for me, from what I hear. The K1 is it's great visa, but it's a process you have to go through. So good morning, Mark. Jones again, and Ronald and John Maria. Hillbilly. So I hope I get it tomorrow, Hillbilly. I really do. JG, are you did you get your check? Did you get yours? Scoot said he got his. I think he said he spent it. Did you get yours? I know that some of the people didn't get them. Kevin Nash got his finally. He just got his. And I think he just got his this last week, just during this week sometime. I don't know if BT is out and around. I don't know if he got his yet. And glad to hear BT's feeling better. And shout out to Mr. BT. Blame Manila. 21 people. For what, John, Billy? What happened? John Maria. Yeah. Hi, Mark and Judy. Manila reason. Oh, no visa. Oh, blame Manila. No check. I don't qualify. Oh, you make over the limit. Oh, wow. Okay. That's the reason I'm going to come live with you then. You make over the limit. You know what, too? There's my brother got his. Kevin Nash said he got his, which is good. I'm glad to hear that. Talked to him, said he got his. JG didn't qualify. Scoot got his or didn't qualify. Hello, Dennis Adams. Hello, sir. Welcome, welcome. As my beautiful wife says, Dennis Adam. And good morning. Good morning. How is everything? Ronald saying this way would be better. I think this way mother and father and bros sisters can all witness the union. Yeah. If you have it in Davao, we'll figure it out when you have it. And hopefully I can come and I can stay, a day or so and then come to the wedding and then come back home. Because I don't want to go there. It's 4 to 5 hour bus ride. I don't want to rush and then have waiting and then rush home. I want to spend the night there, for relaxation anyway, Manila and Cebu raised no visas. Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't know that. I don't know. Traveling writer. So I'm trying to get a K1 for my fiance. Is it better than a marriage visa? Traveling writer, I don't know what the best thing to do. Some are saying the spousal is easier than the K1. The K1 3 years ago was better than the spousal visa. I think it's whatever the circumstances is for you. I think whatever you want to do with the situation you're in. If you're living in U.S. and it's easier for you, K1 is best. If you're not coming anytime soon, K1 is the best. If you're coming here and you want to spend a few months here, then you go the route of spousal might be the best for you. Get married here and then file spousal. But a K1, if you're there and you don't have to worry about coming here. So really, a lot of times it depends on the person, what is best for that person. This way would be better. I think that mother and father and brothers can come. Manila. Yeah. I never heard if Philo got his either. Get married in the Philippines is better. I originally heard that getting married in the Philippines was better. Then about 5 months later, then they said the K1 was better. And then everybody was doing the K1. I mean, everybody was doing the K1. You know what I mean? It's just like one of those things that if you know that you're going to get married and you're already here and you're going to be here for like 2 months, 3 months, go ahead and get married. It's okay. It's not going to affect you either way. It's not going to hurt you. Spousal visas, they say, are easier now. I don't know if there's truth to that. Do your own due diligence and make your own decision on that. It's really the best thing to do. Check it out yourself. Go wherever you want to do. Rapid visa for me. Thank you so much. Pinoy Alejo, thank you so much. So much for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Ruth and I really appreciate it. Tom, can we keep in touch once I'm in the Philippines? So just let me know. Yeah, sure. Of course we can. I always keep in touch. You don't really realize that I have so many people I talk to that are friends of mine that we keep in touch. Facebook. Ruth talks to 30, 40, 50 guys that I don't even know she talked to, come find out they're Americans, saying hi. Tell Tom hi. I know he's not a Facebook kind of guy. Like that. I talked to Mike T-Man yesterday on Facebook. I talked to Ronald. Ronald was on our live stream the other day at church service. I talked to a lot of the guys on Facebook. Kanoe, Mercury, Tom 10-4. It's really funny. That's my brother and I always say 10-4 to each other. Tom, I got to go now. My other half is ringing my video alert. Ciao, ciao, ciao. See you later, Ronald. 10-4 there, big buddy. See you later. Yeah, Ronald, take care. See you. Yeah, Ronald, thank you. K1 better than the K. Use the K1. Oh, okay. Yeah, buddy. I was planning on getting the K1 and go before the justice of the peace. Then once is good there for wedding. It's okay. A lot of people here, what they do is they have what they call mass marriage. And you go in front of the mayor here. You don't have to do it in the church. And they'll have 10 people, 10 weddings. They'll have 20, they'll have 30 weddings, whatever. And it's really, the cost is really nominal. And you're married. You just have to do the pre-marriage certificate and all that stuff. And it's really simple. It's really simple. You have to, it takes about I think Tom Shipman took about 2 weeks to get everything squared away. He did it within 2 weeks, which is really surprising to me, how fast he did it. So shout out for him. Bill, when I got Rose her visa, cheaper and faster. But that has changed in 12 years. I don't know anything about it anymore. Exactly. Yeah. There's Tom Shipman right there. Tom Shipman did the marriage faster than anybody I have ever seen. He came here and he got married and he was back in the U.S. in a short period of time. So shout out to Mr. Tom Shipman. And it's because his wife knew what to do and she had it all planned out. But Tom got married here and Tom's probably going to do, I don't know what he's going to do, spousal visa. I know that's what he'll do. Until things get back to normal, it's getting the paperwork done to get married will be a nightmare, even on a good day. Amen. Yeah, amen to that. You're right about that. You're right about that. But you can get married in front of a justice here. It's not that our mayor. It's not that hard. You just have to get with the mayor's office. There's criteria you'll have to do here. Really easy. Just go down to municipality. It's not that hard. You got to plant a tree. You got to get this certificate of marriage. You got. If you're married before, make sure you bring your divorce papers, things like that, because they're going to want to see that. But other than that, a lot of times they don't even look at it. But they looked at mine when I got mine. Some of the guys said they didn't look at theirs, but they looked at mine. They made a copy of it, and put it in my file. And things get back to normal. Yeah, it's going to be hard paperwork. Tom Shipman, how long did it take you? You did it in like short period of time, right? Got married really short period of time. And then Tom was here. I met him for the first time. And then he left and went back to U.S. had to go back to work. And then he's been back 1 or 2 times since then. And we've met a couple of times. But Tom has really been good about when he's in town, he says hi. 15 days. So there you go. He did it within 15 days. So it can be done. It can be done. So people say it takes 30 days. So there you go. Tom Shipman did it in 15. That's where we're at. Some areas may be less. Some areas may be more. But even at 15 days, it's okay. It's okay. And if you want to get married, you want to get married, right? With Ruth and I, Ruth wanted she wanted traditional marriage. I understand. She's never been married before. She's in her 30s. She wanted traditional marriage. And you know what? I did it. It cost me money. I did it. Whatever my wife wanted, I did it because I love her so much. And I'm happy I did. Now she has all the memories. She has all the pictures. She has a video. She can go back to it. We watched it the other day. I had it on live stream. My wedding on a live stream the other day. I was coming in and out, cutting in and out, cutting in and out. But it was on my live stream. Good luck on getting married licensed in 2 weeks. Yeah. We got ours pretty fast. It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I mean, I was already here. And so we didn't just jump in and get married. We waited, a few months and just planned it out. And she got her bridesmaids and I went and had my tux or my suit made and had to go back and get it redone 2 times because I gained weight. I lost weight 1 time. She had to take it in. Then I gained weight back. So they were not happy. The day of the wedding, they're fixing my jacket because it wouldn't button. So they were not happy with me. But I paid them well. Just make sure you get a day for the church first and show up 14 days before that. Yeah, a date. That's exactly right. So you did it at the church. Some, you just go in front of the mayor and they do it. It was a nightmare for my wife. Husband, he was Filipino. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's a nightmare to change your name. Also, if you're married, you're going to be married to Filipina. Change your name is a nightmare. If even on a passport, even on a document, if they mess that up, it is so hard to get that straightened out. Really, it's a hard job. Bill Pratt. In the old days, they used to require blood tests to prevent certain health problems for any kids you had. Now they can treat both problems, and it's no longer required. Yeah, and back in the day, they required you to get shots to leave U.S. to come here. Now, since U.S. companies are based here and they have the shots readily available, you can actually just come back and forth, and it's okay. Did you cry while the video was playing? I had so many tears. Did you see them rolling off of me? Tears of like, oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know what? It was a good day. It was a good day. I tell you what I did. I got up that morning. I had my cup of coffee. I'm walking down to the tailor shop. It's probably about a mile. It's a long ways from where I lived. So I'm walking down the tailor shop. I need to exercise. So I walk down there. And I get down there. I says, where's my clothes? I need my clothes. And she says, this should be done all right. Try it on. It's not ready. Well, Ruth is already getting dressed. And I'm walking back. I get back. I take a tricycle back to the house because I'm worried about the time. I get back to the house, and they're looking for me. They're trying to say, did he leave? Did they leave me already? Did he leave? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? And my coffee cup was empty, so I need to come back and fill it up. Yeah. So I did cry. Yeah, I did cry. Kevin Nash, good morning. Hey, Kevin, you got your check. I hear you got your check. Jimmy D. How you doing, Jimmy D? Hello Kitty supporter in the house. How you doing? Guess who wants to decorate my bike in Hello Kitty? Mommy. Mommy wants to decorate my bike in Hello Kitty. I will not let her.
That is gonna be like a girl.
You're still going strong? Good for you, Gary T. I'm going strong, man. 1 hour and 53 minutes. 1 hour. Yeah, I'm going strong. I'm going strong and slow. The best part of the qualification checklist was being 49 years old and taking a family plan. Yeah. Hey, so how many? Exactly. Tom Shipman, how did you do in that family planning class? I asked Leigh, I said, ma'am, is there any way I don't have to take family planning class? She goes, well, you got 150 peso. I'll pay it. She said, oh, okay. You don't have to. Okay. She goes, good. I didn't want to give the class. So I paid 150 to get out of it. Yeah, check is in the mail. Oh, man, I didn't get mine. Jimmy D, Gary T. How's Jimmy D doing? I haven't seen you in a while, Jimmy. Come on, let her do it. Yeah, okay. I'll let her do it. She does it anyway. I don't have no choice. She's putting Hello Kitty anything. She found something that was purple, and she found a purple Hello Kitty. So she ordered purple Hello Kitty, and she's angry because it's not here yet. She's looking for it. It's not here yet. Tom, get 1,200 to July. Take your wife to USA. So they get one in July also? We get one in July? Well, it'd be nice to get mine in May right now and then one in July. I didn't know that. That'd be nice, everybody. Really? Well, okay. It'd be okay. Yeah. Jimmy D, hello. Yeah. That's just going to go in a kitty, and you're right. It's going to pay because you know as well as I do. Tickets going to be anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 or more, no matter when you go. Right, for 3 people to fly to U.S. and then round trip, and then when you get there, I just make my brother pay for everything. I just tell him, hey, listen, bro, you just got to pay for everything. Waiting for Ruth's Hello Kitty cake. Oh, Gary T. She did another Hello Kitty cake. When did she do one? Last week? She did a video, right? She's got so many videos backed up that she's been waiting to put on. Or a Hello Kitty, another one. She did Barbie cake. Did that thing ever go on?
I think.
Okay. Okay. Jimmy D. Hello, Judy. Anyone that wants to know what happens in the family planning class? Tammy Ramjam. Yeah. Waiting for Ruth's Hello Kitty. Give back pay. Oh, April, May, June, July. I see what you're saying, Hillbilly. I get it now. I get it. Okay. Yeah, those checks will be taxes next year. Yeah, exactly. $1,200 each month. Oh, really? I did not know that, Hillbilly. See, I depend on you guys to tell me because I don't know. Because my team man, Ronald, and you tell me all that stuff, and I don't know. I don't know. Some of my friends are Canadian, like Steve D and Tim. I don't. They're Canadian, and I talk to them all the time. Tom, I haven't been meaning to ask you guys. Did Ruth ever get the replacement crock pot? You know what? She did not. She did not get the crock pot yet. We had it delivered. It was the first broke. Then the second one came. It was not what we even ordered. It was completely different what we ordered. So she told me she's going to buy one at SM Mall. So she's going to go to SM Mall, and that was back before this thing started in March. She's going to get one at SM. So she still did not get a crock pot. She wants purple, and she's going to get purple. And I said, get purple because it's all paid for. So she has the money. I gave her the money, so she has the money to get it. So I just gave her some more money yesterday to get whatever else she wants. So, I told her, and I gave her some more this morning to go buy whatever she needs today. She needs to buy stuff for her cakes and this, that, and other. So, yeah, Ruth post pictures of Tom on the Hello Kitty bike. Yeah. Art's Place, good morning. How you doing, Art? How is everything with you, my friend? Hopefully you're doing well. Get to copy your wedding pic. Love the pics. Yeah. Love the picture. Yeah. Got copy? You got copy, Hillbilly? Yeah. They need to give Hello Kitty $1,200 a month fee. That's what I see. Where's Ruth this morning? She is headed to Valencia City to get butter. There's no butter in Marama. There's no butter. There's no canned goods. There's no food. They're out a lot of stuff. So she's going to she's going to Valencia to get butter, and she's going 2 reasons: Globe Internet and butter, because she can't make cakes, and no flour in Marama. There's no flour. They don't have any flour. So can you imagine making cakes, no flour? So she's doing that. Yeah, in fact, Judy, she tried to order another one through Lazada, and I told her, I said, don't do that. That's really cheap. Don't buy it. That's cheap looking. I'm actually trying to find her the original crock pot. And it's the one she found was I don't remember. It doesn't matter, but she found one, and she's going to go to SM Mall to get it, but we couldn't get out. So once we get to Davo or CDO, we'll get it. Your wedding pictures. I will, if y'all fly, be sure Eva Airlines is the best. Darren, you're right. I took my family planning class from a priest with the first wife. He asked me where I live. I told him when I asked her, and she said I live with him. Guys, don't ever let that mistake happen. Exactly. Got to get butter to butter them cakes. Mark King's back now. Hey, Mark King, Barry Thornton, good morning. Hey, how is my internet today, guys? Is it coming in okay? Is my internet okay? JG, Judy, Art, how's my internet? Traveling Rider, Hillbilly, internet okay? Mark, Judy? Yeah, can't get flour yeast, etc. Been there. Exactly. Yeah, she's just having a time with it. And she's getting orders, and she's getting upset. And I told her, I said, honey, tell them no. But she don't want to turn down an order. And then she's been upset lately a lot because of that. Steve D, good morning. Let's see, Gary T, Mark King, Barry Thornton, good morning. Let's see, I don't want to miss anybody. Yeah, she needs that butter. Paul S, good morning. How you doing, sir? Way better now. Oh, thank you, Paul. Good. Smooth. Good. Say no good. Good. Oh, wow. You do have internet. Yeah. I'm using a LAN network through my XLCOM, which put a 4G antenna and gave me a really nice modem. And so, Arts Place, good morning again. Thank you for coming on. Smooth at 480p. Yeah, I have mine set at 480p. On my other live stream, I had set at 240p that I did yesterday. We used the green screen. I had the green screen on when I did the Lake Oppo with my monthly expenses. Kind of cool. That green screen opens up a lot of capabilities. But I did that so I can stream and invite people in. Signal is good. Awesome. So thank you. Yeah, Dennis, works pretty good, doesn't it? I'm looking to get a, what do they call that? It's called a micro tick cell phone booster antenna, 4G, 3G, 4G, and 5G. It boosts the signal up to 150 megabytes of speed. Then uploads 50. Then it's 8,000 peso. It's good. Drops slightly, but it's good overall. Good. Yeah. Good morning, Paul S. How you doing? I paid $20 a month for this. $20, and it's unlimited. I told it to boost me. Give me another antenna. Give me another setup. So he's applying for frequency rights now to do that. And I will know in 30 days or so. In the meantime, he says, I can boost your other globe by buying this antenna. I told him, rent it to me, but he wants to sell it. Well, he's not been working, so. Internet is good. The Internet Fairy is already waiting for Ruth's bribe. Exactly. And who is ISP provider? PLDT. PLDT. He's using their towers. He's using their service. He pays for a block of their frequency. So he pays for their block. As you know, I'm on PLDT basically, but he's paying, but he's boosting it and giving me extra speed because my PLDT will not come in here at all. I had to cancel the service. I had 3. I had PLDT, I had Globe, and I have a Cellcom, which is PLDT now. The PLDT gave out. Just stopped working. Wouldn't even come on. Wouldn't even get signal. So I canceled it. I have these 2. So good morning. Good morning, Barry Thornton. How is everything? So how is everybody? So Bill Pratt, the internet is good today. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Paul, if I ever work from home, Philippines, I need that PLDT service. Exactly. PLDT is good. Fiber is the best. They have it here, but I can't get access to it. I can't even get them on the phone. I can't get the guy to call me back. So forget it. A lot faster with Hello Kitty pillow.
I have.
Go get it. Go get it. Jimmy D. R is going to get the Hello Kitty. Jim, here in the United States, the stores ran out of bread yeast because of Corona. Yeah, exactly. Bread yeast here too, same. They're out of yeast here too. I got your new cable made already. Just wait if I can actually send it. I tell you what, yeah. This one right here is fine right now. I'm not moving, as you can tell. I'm not even moving a leg. I don't want to knock the service off here. I don't know if it's my antenna or if it's my laptop. Yesterday we had 5 devices on this internet. It was working fine in fast speeds. So what he did when he upgraded the antenna, it really enhanced my service. Hello, let me see this. Who's this?
That's my pillow.
This is ours pillow. She sleeps on this pillow. This is her Hello Kitty. She loves this, and she loves her Hello Kitty room, and she loves her Hello Kitty. So if you come to visit here at the house, you might find Hello Kitty everywhere. You're going to find purple, and you're going to find purple things because thanks to Judy. Miss Ruth left here this morning with her purple purse, and she had that thing packed. And thank you for that. And she also yesterday used your pans to bake some stuff, and she loves them. I couldn't. She kept saying, "Oh my!" She almost cried. She's jumping up and down. And I seen her first time. I said, "What's she doing?" She's jumping up and down because the pans she used were those really nice pans you sent her, and she loves it. So keep your mouth shut. You're acting like you're only about 50 miles from me. I'm actually in Florida. You know you can make yeast yourself. I did not know that. Amish make their own yeast. Yeah. Have your internet now. Hong Kong rules. Yeah. Well, but in December they're going to have that new StarX set up, and they did talk about that here in the Philippines about StarX. And we all know because of what's happening with the honey badger, it may be extended until next year. But a lot of people really looking forward to that service, that availability to be able to use satellite. And just you order the satellite. It's like through Hughes Network, Howard Hughes Group, and you order the satellite and they ship it to your house. You put it up yourself. They tell you how to do it and where to point it. They send you a small compass and where you can actually do it, and you tune it in and on the internet, sign in on the account, and you can tune in your satellite to that satellite, to that provider. And once you can email them and this, that, and other. But it's going to be out. It's going to be from USA, of course, and so we'll be able to get that service here. And they just ship in the satellite. They showed it online here the other day on how that's going to work. So apparently, it's going to be kind of cool that they ship the satellite and all the fixings. They ship you the router and all that stuff if you want to go tie into it. And it's really, really neat. And it tells you how to do it. And it shows the frequencies go across the screen, right? And it shows the best frequency, and you just pick your frequency, and that's the payment plan that you select. And so this frequency, and you pick that payment plan, and it's like, I forget what it says. I forget what they say it's going to be. It's going to vary anywhere from like $22 a month on up to $60, $80, $100 a month, depending on what plan you pick. And once you pick that plan, you locked in it, and you can upgrade anytime, decline it, and send another. It's probably international break in the wire. I've seen that a lot. It works fine, but you move it, it cuts out. I say it is. Ruth says it's not. It says it's my laptop. But I say it is the cord, because once I set on this cord, it stops. I get back to work on the road. Thanks for the information, bro. Got to catch you live. Have a good day. Traveling Ryder, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for coming on. We lose you? No, I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I didn't leave. I didn't go anywhere. I got to go. See you later, Traveler Ryder. Paulette, I'm still here. Duty, as long as it's not kinked. Well, I'm not linking it. I must have moved, so I lost the internet, huh?
Yeah, you moved.
Did I move?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. All right. How is it now?
Don't move, Daddy. Don't move.
Now, how's it? Is it better now or the same? You know, Billy, Jimmy D, JG, Mom. How is it? Same? Worse? Bye, Ryder. Yeah, see you later, my good friend. Judy, is it coming in okay? Is it beep, beep, beeping right here?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Beep, beep, beep,
Yeah, it's beep, beeping. It's going good. Yeah. Yeah. It's coming back in good. Okay. So I made more heavy, not kinked. So yeah, what happens too? You think about it. A lot of these, I'm just not. TL Roy. Thank you so much, TL Roy. We appreciate it. Thank you for the super chat. We really appreciate it. Yeah, your signal dropped. It's good. Okay. Howdy, Jim Burns. TL Roy, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for spending your valuable time with us today. Yeah, you're back. You're back. YouTube watch. Okay, Hillbilly. Got it. You busted. You moved. I know, Judy. I will not move no more. Or don't touch this wire, her, honey. She's over playing. It's fine. Good. Okay, good, Judy. Okay. Homemade yeast. Okay. Oh, that's how to do homemade yeast? Okay.
Where?
Right there. We'll have to save that. Mommy can come back on and look at this and kind of get an idea. Gonna check it out. Thank you all. So did I miss the story behind your thumbnail? Jim, what they're doing is the airlines are opening up here starting end of this week and next week. Some flights are available. They have some flights flying in now 2 airlines this morning just announced that they're opening up their international flights here. It's going to be limited service, but they're going to open it. You must be on a SRV visa or 13A or Bleak Bion to get in and out of the country, but they're going to have that available. And there's 7 airlines presently flying in now, and they're having the service here. So, which is nice. And I'm happy for that. And you know what? That's the thing that I'm just happy. We're under no lockdown as of Friday, Saturday. We can actually go out. We can actually go out and do things. And I'm not limited on where I can and cannot go and things like that. So I can go. I have to have a mask, and I must have social distancing. R can go also. So that's a big. No tourist visas. Yeah, no tourist visas because they're not doing that. Because they really don't have that set up yet. So you have to have a SRV 13A Bleak Bion. Bleak Bion gives you entries in and out of the country as long as you have your Filipina with you or your marriage certificate. But you really need your Filipina with you, really. They're going to start crack down on it. And then once you get here, they're going to put you under a 14-day quarantine. They're going to take a test up the nose with a swab, and they're going to take a test, and you're going to go to selected hotels. There's 209 hotels, and they have regions that are going to be open with the hotels. Now, you can actually check these out online. Here's the regions that are open that you can actually find hotels that are in your area. Region 1, Region 2, Region 4A, Region 7, Region 8, and Region 11, and I'm in 10, have hotels. And that way, if you come in the country, these regions are going to be open. And they're saying, I don't know how they're going to do this, they're saying you can go closer to your area where you live. The areas that are located, the 160 hotels are located around Manila are, let's see, hold on, let me find it here. Baguio, Makati, Pasig, and all around Manila. Hotels are all, you can actually go to Baguio. Now, during the quarantine, you're going to be able to do that. Let's see. See you later, Jim and Rose. Please, please, please be safe. Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Hold on. I got behind. Sorry about that. Hold on, my button. I'm sorry. Let's see here. My button's all messed up here. I hate when my button gets messed up here, so I can't go up and down. Jim Burns, good morning. Let's see here. TL Roy, thank you so much again. I'm sorry, my signal's dropped. It's back. Okay. Homemade yeast. Okay, good. Judy Fisher. Yeah, thumbnail. So that's the story on that. I have the tool to test the core, but it would twice the shipping to send it. Cheaper to replace it with a good one. Exactly. Homemade yeast, wine, beer, bread, how to make yeast from scratch. No tourist visas. That's exactly right. No tourist visas are allowed. You can get out of the country with a tourist visa, but you cannot come back in until they get all that resolved. So there'll be no tourism right now, presently. So they're going to limit that. How long does it usually take for Ruth to bake a cake? How much does it charge? And does she ever refund an order? Gary T. Depends on the cake, depends on what type it is, and how long it takes her, to decorate it. One cake can take 1 to 3 hours, and she charges anywhere minimum of $12, $10 to $12 minimum on the size, all the way up to $40, $50 on a cake. Her average cake costs about 1,000 peso, which is around $20. She did one the other day for $1,200. She does a lot though for I'd say $12.50, $13. I think somebody just ordered a cake this morning. I don't know if it's Tom Shipman or somebody just ordered a cake this morning, and I don't know. Tom could tell you. I think it's in $12, $13, $15, and it depends. The double layer, single layer, double label, triple layer. So she priced that accordingly, and she is never refunded an order. And she's never had a customer complain. And as far as I know, every customer she's ever used has come back and ordered again. They like her cakes. She didn't want boiled icing the other day. Really concerned about it because it's really not up to her standards as far as the icing was concerned. It's not her fault. She just didn't have butter. So she put it out. The customer loves it. That's their new favorite now, boiled icing. So they want all their cakes with boiled icing now. So Tom, you mentioned before you live in a modern home. If so, what the company and how I can source getting one to purchase in the Philippines? Is that possible? Yes, Paul S. There's no worries getting that. There are um, I'm trying to think the name of the place. It's called HBEI Manufacturing. There is a link in every one of my videos. Let's go down through the description and hit the Alibaba link where I bought the house. It'll take you to the source. Contact them, and then you can figure it out from there. And yes, they're still shipping houses. Yeah, no tourist fees till September. I can understand that. Yes, I didn't know September, but okay, that sounds right. Yeah, no tourists, but a lot of the people that live here have some are 13A or something. But it's okay if you're on a tourist visa and you can stay. You know, why leave, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So bleak buying's good. Yeah. Yeah. A bleak buying is a good deal. There is no doubt about it. It is a good deal. Yeah. Bleak buying is a good deal. But bleak buying is good as well. Yeah. So if you're coming in the country, it's no problem because it's a yearly visa. It gives you multiple entries. That visa gives you multiple entries. You just need your wife with you, or I suggest your wife with you. You know, yeah. So bleak buyings. Yeah, my Airbnb in Philippines is stuck. Can't take guests because of the lockdown. Oh, Paul S. That's horrible. That's horrible. See you later, Jim and Rose. Have a good one. Thank you. Thank you. See you later. Paul S. It's horrible. I didn't know that. Steve D. We're in Region 10. Okay, yeah. We're in Region 10. Yes. TL Roy. Some enterprise in Filipina needs to figure out how to legal way to live online. Weddings problem solved. Exactly. It'd be a smart way of doing it. My nose is itching. I'm not going out. Allergies. I got a video, guys. It's going to be downloaded today. I did a video. They came and cleaned my air conditioner yesterday. I was having a lot of allergies and things. They cleaned it. It smells so fresh in here. They cleaned it yesterday. It cost me $12 for them to come out and clean it and, wash it with, like I used to do hoods. It's basically a small version of hoods. But anyway, they cleaned it and took it apart and did all the stuff they needed to put it back together. They were out of here in 30 minutes and they made $12. 3, 4, 5 of those a day at $12. That's the reason I did so well in my hood cleaning business. That's the reason these guys are doing well in this. He said they can't keep up with the orders. Business, cleaning air conditioners, just like cleaning hoods. You can start a hood cleaning business here. Go and tell the guy who cleans hoods for him for, whatever. They're doing virtual weddings here in the States. That's interesting. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Mark King, Tom, a lot of food we like to eat today are from mistakes or next to make foods without the food ingredients for we did not have. Exactly. And you're right, Mark King. And it's funny. Gary T, you're exactly right. Ruth, sometimes some of her ideas is made from mistakes, and she's actually critiqued it pretty good. She made this ice cream, this new ice cream. It's really good. It's light. It's not too sweet. It's fluffy. It's basically just cream, and I forget other stuff she has in there. It's really neat. Kevin, cakes are like $5 per hour profit. $20, 3 4 hours, work up 5 ingredients. There you go. I know here she does pretty good, but you got to realize too, guys, there was no cakes in business there. I could tell I lost internet there. Is it still working? Yeah. I lost internet because it dropped from 70 something down to 31 now. A lot of food like to eat today are from mistakes. And Kevin, she actually made one the other day. She was testing out some new ingredients. She said, "This is my new carrot cake," and it was actually really good. And I said, "This is going to be your new." She said, "This is going to be my new carrot cake," and she found out a creative way to make chocolate syrup. And so she's going to actually make chocolate syrup as a frosting on a cake with some icing, and it looked out really good. And she had a lot of chocolate in it though, but she does good with it. Cakes are good. I love cakes. I never would have thought Ruth would have been in the cake business. If you told me 5 years ago Ruth's been in the cake business, I would have never thought it in a million years. How's my internet, guys? Is it okay? Is it slowly? Yeah. Kat, I know you'd have the math and all the facts figures on it. $5. She makes. There was nobody in town to do them, and she was getting calls from all over, but they had to come pick it up. Now there was one delivery where she had to go to town. And I was not happy about it because if someone makes an order, they need to come pick it up because you know what I mean. It's something that is her safety. I worry about that. I just do. It's human nature for me to worry about her. I love carrot cakes. I do too. Especially, I love carrot cakes. She makes of course, the cream cheese frosting for those carrot cakes is really good. In the past, someone had smashed tomatoes by mistake, and that's how we got ketchup. Good internet. Oh, okay. Yeah, ketchup. There you go. Well, you know, and I said to Ruth yesterday, I said, if you had a do-over, what would you do differently? She said, if I had a do-over, what I would do differently, she said, I would have made you buy a bigger fridge. I said, okay, honey, we'll get another fridge. We have to get a fridge and an air con. We don't have to have an air con, but it'd probably be more beneficial. And you know, my electricity bill was really cheap, consider all the cakes she did. $70, but we used a lot of solar. $73 or $78. That's cheap compared to all that oven is literally on. It's on right now. She got cakes to do when she gets back, so she won't be in Valencia very long. It's on right now. RR is over there watching and monitoring the cakes. Tom, you need to tell that to Ruth. I bet you will. Exactly. Tomatoes by mistake make tomato ketchup. Yeah. All right, that's true. It's true. So, Miss Judy, how you feeling? How is everything? Kevin, how you feeling? What's going on? We're getting close to my limit on live stream. I only keep my live streams to 2 hours, 2 hours and a half, because about this time I get hungry and I get thirsty, and my coffee is down to my last swallow. And normally I already have 2 cups down by now. But I wanted to let everybody know that the airlines are opening up. Things here where I'm at, we're under no lockdown here in Mindinao. So that means CDO is open. That means that all the way from CDO to here, which is 4-hour bus ride, is open. That means from here all the way to almost to Davao is open. Almost to Davao, to the outskirts of town is open. Whether Davao itself is open, I have no idea. But that means a really big area here in Region 10 is open for no lockdown. Now, up in Luzon, up in that area, they're still under lockdown till the 30th of the month. So they're still under lockdown. Here where I'm at, I won't be under any lockdown. So, and they're going to open things up. And you understand why they kind of have to open things up. I will tell Ruth, feeling good, Tom, Judy. Good. I'm happy you're feeling good. I was wondering about that the other day and how you're feeling. And BT's feeling a little better, and that's good. Tom, good. My lazy 6 people in house got to get to $1,200 tomorrow. Loan me back the money they borrowed. Hey, Bill Billy, tell them lazy guys to get out and get a job. No, I'm kidding. My brother retired recently. So he's been doing a nursery, yard work and, plantings and nurseries and this, that, and other, fixing the yards up. I talked to him night before last. He told me, he said, Tom, I'm busy and I can be. I can't find anybody to help me work. I got customers out, so many customers. I go, really? What? He said, word of mouth. He goes, I got so many people want me to do the yards. I go, really? He goes, I said, mow them? He goes, not necessarily mow them, more than landscaping itself, design a landscaping scene, do some painting, cleaning the driveways, things like that. He says, I am so busy. He said, I'll make more money. He's doing it on the side. He just retired. He's not getting his first check until July. So tell them, I know exactly what you're talking about, Hillbilly. I know exactly what you're talking about. I had to, and they said, oh, we paid. I said, well, here's the deal, guys. We had this agreement. You pay me the money you owe me, or you get out. It was not like this is a big house. It's just a small Florida cracker house, a small house. And, you know, a little 2-bedroom, small house, block, just nothing fantastic, block walls, you know, window air conditioner in it. And they were renting for $600 a month. And I said, I need to get that. And they said, okay. So never got it. Next day I go back to the house. They said, come by tomorrow. We'll have the money. They always paid. Go back. They're gone. They're gone. They're gone. And they tore up the house. I mean, tore the house. I didn't think you could put holes in block walls, but they decided to take a sledgehammer and just tear it up because I asked them for rent. But that's okay. I had a first, a last, and a security deposit. So I had the first deposit, and I came out $1,200 better, but it took $1,200 to fix the house back. I will be in GCQ starting Saturday. No change for me. Still locked down in Pampanga. Yeah, Tim D, I'm going to be under lockdown too. I'm not going to go anywhere. If I go anywhere, I go to Ollie's, but Ollie's will be opening up. I'll go to Ollie's, but that will be kind of, I'm not going to do that for a week or two. I'm not going to do that for a week or two. I'm going to be smart about it. My life, it's my life and my babies. I'm not letting anything happen. They're drug heads, 2 people in RV, other 2 in second bedroom, other couple in 1 bedroom, pay 0 rent and food. Hillbilly, I kicked them to the curb. I don't know. 2, they're drug heads, 2 people. Oh, I'd kick them to the curb, Hillbilly. I would. I'd get my money back. I'd kick them to the curb. Are you kidding me? When it comes, I gave everybody, well, it was only this little house I had rent. And I said, I gave them to the 10th to pay. You didn't pay by the 10th, you paid an additional fee. And it was only like $60, but it went up thereafter. And they agreed to it. They signed a rental agreement. And they knew that they were messed up because my rental agreement really high. It was tight, meaning I had an attorney draw it up. It was tight. You don't owe me, you know, being in, no, you're going to end up paying. I'm going to use the next stimulus money to fund my SRV. I'm going to use the U.S. money to buy permanent residency here in the Philippines. It really makes me smile. Sweet revenge. Boy, Mr. B, do you like USA? I love USA, man. I do. I really do. I love the people. I love all the wonderful people there. I love my country. I love my country. My father fought for that country. My grandfather fought for that country. I love that country. My brothers fought for that country. I love that country. And so, you know what? That country was not good for me for a little while, but the rest of the time it was fantastic for me. Just for a little while. I would not be where I'm at today if it wasn't for that country. I surely, if I was born here, would not have what I have today. That's for sure. Mr. B, family, yeah. Family. Robert Ramey. Yeah. Robert Ramey. Okay, why didn't you stay? I didn't stay in U.S. because I wanted a better environment from what I was at that time in U.S. I had stuff. I had everything I needed. But I wanted to live a different life. I want to go around. I want to travel a little bit. But I came here and I found a Filipina. So why didn't I stay there? The country, hey, you make where you live. You make where you live. If I didn't like where I live, I just moved somewhere else. I just moved where there. But I moved a lot in my life, guys. I lived in Chicago. I lived in New York. I lived in Buffalo. I lived in Chicago. I lived in, of course, Arizona, born and raised Arizona, the Carolinas. I lived all over the place, Georgia, Florida, about 10 places. But I lived all these places because of my jobs in life. And I like it there. I mean, some of the best things in the world. But I love staying here because of the tropical environment. I like living here because my dollar goes further. I like living here because I don't have to pay all those tax I have to pay in the U.S. I live here. I don't have to pay all that insurance stuff on my van and house insurance and property taxes and all that stuff. That's the reason I live here. I live here because I can save a little money and I can have a life of Riley there where I can't have a life of Riley there. So that's the reason I'm here. Mr. B, have decided there will be a next stimulus payment. Then I heard that. Only about several different proposals so far. They think it's free. Family is lazy. Yeah. SRV is a good deal. Hello, Robert Ramey. Hello, Judy. Yeah, it's California. So California's not so good, huh? I got a friend loves California. He loves it. He's living in Malibu. He loves it. I just got an email. Dave forgot. In fact, this computer right here is my computer I got from Mr. Dave. He loves it there. Yeah. He's the one that sent this computer. He's just an old computer that he had. He's going to throw it away. So I'll give it to you. Yeah. The Philippines, the weather, beaches, hot panays, exactly. There's a lot of advantages living here. Beautiful ladies. The culture, people are, have I met some really crabby people? You couldn't count this many, maybe in 5 years. Yeah. Crabby, irritable people. But in U.S., you see them all over. But it's okay. I'm going back to U.S. I'm not going to live there. I'll go back to U.S., stay there. If I could afford to stay in U.S. for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, I'll stay there. Come back here. Stay there. Come back here. It's okay. A country is like a restaurant. Some start out good, but after a while, food gets bad service, angry customers. That's the reason it's just business. Yeah. Then he's a rich man. Judy Fisher, the next check. Trump, he said, agree to check. Where did you live in Georgia? I lived right out of Atlanta, Georgia. Small community right out of Atlanta, Barry. In fact, there was one part, I lived in Valdosta for a little while, worked for Keebler Cookie Company, and I worked and lived in Valdosta, and then moved up. They sent me up in north of Atlanta. Then Valdosta, I really liked Valdosta. It was, comfortable country living, Vote on Friday night, next check. Trump said he agrees. The next check, awesome. Barry, yeah, Billy. Same thing here. They are proposed bills for the tree and keeps passing. I love this. Here you go. Paul S. Hey, Tom, what irritates you in the Philippines? Anything in pet peeves culture? Oh, Paul S. Oh, this is one really gets me here. Out of stock. When's it coming? I don't know. Out of stock, sir. When are you going to get it? Oh, I don't know. Did you order it? Oh, I don't know. It's on order, sir. They never ordered. Sir, it's like that. That's my pet peeve. Other than that, my pet peeve, that and food. You can't get all the food you want. Can't get all the steak you want. That's the thing that's where I'm at. Even when I went to Dabo and stuff, you go to Outback, it's not like eating Outback in U.S. You go to TGI Fridays, it's not like eating at Outback or TGI Fridays U.S. Like I went to Old Navy, the hamburger place. The hamburger was fine. It was okay, but it was not like eating a hamburger in U.S. But it's okay. I'm from Griffin. Oh, Griffin. Yeah, Griffin. Nice area, Barry. Nice. I love California. Just can't afford to live there. Yeah, California is expensive. I never could live in California. Mine was always really the eastern and southern. I lived in Boston for a short period of time, like 6 weeks. They moved me there, and then something happened, and they moved me back. But moved me meaning they had me an apartment. They paid for an apartment for me. I was like, they called me I was the guy who hired people, and I was the guy that would go around, and saw that movie with the guy, and sorry, we got to let you go. I was that guy for the company. And so I would get the list of where I need to go and what I need to do at that time. And so I would go there, and it was not a good job. I did not like it. And it was not who I was. So I ended up quitting that job. And I did not like that job, but I did it for a few years. But I was all over the place. I couldn't resist the money. And I get to travel. And I didn't mind red eyes. I didn't mind sleeping on a plane. I didn't mind any of that stuff. I didn't mind no sleep. I didn't mind any of that. What I minded was it's not good on a healthy lifestyle, Slim Jim, good morning. I am counting the hours to Saturday. You're going to be out of the house, running up down the street, Slim Jim. Yeah, that's exactly right. You're going to be out and about. You're going to go crazy. Yeah. Awesome, Slim. Good to see you. How you feeling? I'm glad to see you feeling better. especially the fast food restaurants. That's the worst. Out of stock. I went the other day before the lockdown. What was that? I don't know. February. Okay, we're February. We're over at McDonald's. How in the world could you run out of ice cream? No Sundays. Out of stock, sir. Oh, okay. Give me a Big Mac. Out of stock. What do you mean out of stock on Big Mac? Sir, we don't have the buns for that, and I don't have this. That's okay. Give me this. All right. And of course, Ruth gets chicken and rice. So Paul asks Slim, good morning. Oh, Billy. I had large T-bone Outback. It was good. Awesome. Was it expensive? Slim, all good here. Very hot for a week. Seems to dodge the bullet this time. Awesome, Slim. SF was expensive. Kevin Nash, what would cost you to do? Ooh, that's right. Hello, MYYK. How you doing? With all this quarantine situation, I'm really not rethinking moving to the Philippines. Retiring early in my 40s. Yeah. Some of the people are looking at other countries to live besides the Philippines. The Philippines, I chose Philippines. Remember, the company I worked for years, there's 20 plus over here. They're retired here, married Filipinas. I was influenced by that. I was influenced coming here because they're married Filipinas. I was influenced by the lifestyle they had. I was influenced by that. So when I come here, I could see what they were doing. I could see that, and I liked it. So I'm influenced by that. Would I go back to States? Of course I go back to States. Would I live in the States? If I had to, I could. Bring my girls? I could. But I'd be happy? No, not as happy I'm here because I have my life here. I have my house. I have my things here. I get to do whatever I want to do. And I enjoy things here. It is the same in U.S., but it's just more expensive. If I was a millionaire, would I still live here? Yeah, I'd still live here. I would. If I was going to the Philippines for winter in USA, yeah. It was about 3,000. Oh, 3,000? Oh, okay. It was? Okay. Message retracted. Funniest for me was Greenwich out of Chinese. No pizza, just frozen lasagna and chicken. Yeah, how can you run out of it? Yeah, exactly. I've been there. I know. Yeah, out of stock. That's my pet peeve. I went to go buy some wrenches here a few months ago, and sir, we don't have it. What do you think? You don't have it? Well, sir, we don't have that. It's out of stock. Well, where can I get it? Well, not here. You have to go to Valencia. That's my problem. I have an air conditioner right here, right? If I was in U.S., I get it fixed in 2 seconds. Here, I can't get the part for it. So I got to throw away the whole unit just because the fan motor this big and buy a whole new setup. So I have to buy a whole new setup. It's going to cost me about $500 and throw away this one here. It works fine. And the motor's only $20, but I can't find a motor. Even in Korea, even in Japan. I love the Philippines, more genuine and family oriented, and it's so cheap. That's really my thing. I love it because it's cheap. I love it because of the culture and the people. And I love it because I can live the life of Riley here for what I have. Can I live the life of Riley in the US? No, I cannot. As you know, for me to live my lifestyle, I would need to make at least $5,000 to $6,000 a month to live the way I live here for me. I'd want solar. I want this. I want that. I want to be able to go around where I want to do. I want to be able to do this. Listen, you can take 1,000 peso right now, $20, and you can go stay in a hotel in town, and for $20, and you can get all the stuff. You can get room service and everything else, and in some cases you can get it for 18 or 17 bucks, and you can live really good. It's got a swimming pool. You can do all kinds of stuff like that. And you can't even touch a nice place. Our resort park is really cheap, $22 a night. And it's a real nice lodge, big rooms, aircon, everything, and room service and everything, and 9 or 10 swimming pools. And you could live there, stay there. This thing is huge, and you can live there. And you can't do that in U.S. That's the reason why I live. Bill high-end speed rail, Bill Subway. Yeah, exactly. Why can't you buy part? Can you get Amazon? Amazon will not get here where I'm at. I cannot get that part in here. It is a Korean. It's a Korean unit. It's just a fan motor. It's a standard fan motor. It's just a small fan motor. If I could get it, I would order it and get it here. I can get it through Alibaba, but they're out of stock. You can't find it now, and this, that, and the other. It's just a hassle. I can get that motor rewound, but finding someone to rewind it is another problem. So it's like, I talked to my electrician. And I asked him, I said, rewind it then. Rewind it with a copper wire. It's okay. And because all the bearings and everything's found, it needs to be rewound. When can you laugh about out of stock? You're becoming Filipino. Learning to maybe do without. Yeah, exactly. Out of stock. And Paul asked if I could get that started here. I would do that in a heartbeat. I would get that thing running and be fine with it. I'd be okay with it, How much per month is the place about per night? It costs about $20. It's actually 17. Just say $20 a night. Really nice place here in town. It's got a swimming pool. It's got a full restaurant. It's got all the comfort zone. Heated pool. Heated. It's got a little jacuzzi, a little wave pool jacuzzi, but it's heated pool. I tried to get JG to stay there, but he ended up staying. We told him wrong place to stay at. This place is owned by the people that make. She's a doctor, eyeglass doctor, and she does eyeglasses. Beautiful place. There's another one called Alexa he stayed at, but there's no pool or anything. JG is there. Limited there also. But there's many beautiful places you can stay. There's some beautiful ones over in Valencia City you can stay at, and it's about $20 a night. And it's really nice. My pet peeve is how the new build homes Philippines make their kitchens, cupboards like American-style kitchen. Paul asks they don't. Yeah, they don't. I'm having some cabinets made for Ruth, and I can get cabinets made here cheap. As you know, listen, here's something example. If I had that air conditioner cleaned in the U.S., it cost me a lot more than $14. If I go to town and I need to go buy a 20-foot length of steel, stainless steel, I can buy it for 1/10, 1/15 the price here than I can in U.S. or anywhere else. Ruth and I went and bought steel the other day, just regular steel the other day, and we only paid $9 for it, 20-foot length of steel for $9. You can't touch that steel like that for $50 in U.S. And this steel, we're actually going to use it. We're going to make racks out of it for the garage, and my family is going to come make them for them. She's having racks built again. It's going to probably cost her $20 for all the racks. And you have it done in the U.S. costs you a lot of money. Yeah, they have rooms and kitchens. Yes, they do. Full kitchens. Fridge, kitchen. The lady owns eyeglass place. What hotel? The one out there going to Valencia, honey. Hillbilly. Elon Cebu would rent a house. Yeah. If the good OFWs would return home, I think the reform of supply chain would be possible. Overseas intelligence would lift the country up. They're wasted overseas. Way cheaper. Yeah. Really still? I beg the question, can you get some silver and gold? According to R, she can. Yeah, she's got her metal detector out in the yard. She found gold, she said. Let's see. Hillbilly in the Philippines. Let's see. Elon Cebu rent a house. Yeah, so if that's supply way cheaper. Really is the question. Can you get some silver and gold? Tom, have you looked WW Granger for your motor? You know what, SF? I did not look at WW Granger. Right here, I got my book right here, Granger. I will look. I will look for it. I will look WW Granger today. That's funny you said that. I have not. Thank you so much for that. That really will help a lot. I will look for that today. I have that motor information. I will do that. Tom, that place at 20 a day comes out to $600 a month. Then that's not cheap even by USA standards. Yeah. That's just daily rate. You could get a monthly rate, Mark. Just get a monthly rate from them. I have a couple of friends stay have stayed there in the past that I've gotten friends that they pay a monthly rate. Yeah, full kitchen, the whole 9 yards. Now, see, a lot of these I'm quoting, the one I'm talking about, it's got a kitchen in it, guys. It's got a fridge, a stove, an oven, a shower, and it's heated shower. It's not like it's crappy. But even at $600 a month, I'm not saying 600, 20 a day, 30 days. Yeah, it's $600 a month. But you can negotiate that. Oh, you want to stay in a hotel? They have them here. You know, it would cost you $200 a month, something like that. They have them. They have them. They have them. Believe me. Yeah, I've been to Cebu City in February. Yeah. Was it the bushings, the motor that burned? You could fix it. Hey, Paul S. It was the bushings are fine and the bearings are fine, according to my electrician. He said the motor needs to be rewound, whatever that means. I think the copper, you know, the rewind it. I told him do it. Good morning, Lady Farmer. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I saw you last night on TT Stream. I saw it rewind it this morning and saw you on there. So hi, how were you? Granger's good parts. Yeah, good service. Honest company. My friends have bought from them for years. No complaints. Great company. I used to buy all my stuff. A little expensive though, but it's okay. If I can get Granger here, I will do it. Hi, ma'am, Beauty. You might get them to ship it. If you can't find it, they'll write email them and explain the situation. They might figure out a way to ship it. I would pay it before I get rid of it. I'd try one last ditch effort to find it and see if I can get it in here. Alibaba has it. Alibaba has the part. It's out of stock. It's still out of stock. And I talked to the manufacturer. Will you make this motor for me? It's the same one who actually made that unit there for Korea. And it's a wonderful unit. I mean, it's beautiful. It works good. I love it. It's just the motor's bad in it. Yeah. So I'll check them out. Wire that is cut in it that's not fixable. Probably, Paul. Probably. It's not getting exactly. What it would do there for a while, it would run and stop. And I thought the bearings were going in and the bushings, but the electrician said everything, they took it apart and said, no, everything's fine in it. They actually did a test on it and this, that, and other. They said, no, we need to rewind it. I said, okay, let's rewind it. So Lady Farmer, how's everything with you? Kevin Ash, 120 home in U.S. is a model of 30K car. That is what most customers have, mobility and ability to work out the door and to go. That's what I need. That's the problem. Here, you cannot do that. You can. He's in the city. Here, get up and go. But there's so many people right now live in the city that they can't even get out of their house and can't even be on lockdown. They can't even go down the street. So that's the problem. So there, you have to give up one for the other. Where I'm at in the province, I'm limited on internet and all the other stuff. So there is advantage and disadvantage where you live in the Philippines. When USA, you pick up your bag, go get in the car, and go down the road, do whatever, you come back to the house and you're done. Grill you some steaks, whatever. Have a cold beer if you drink beer, or whatever. Have a cigar if you want a cigar. Here, you can do part of it. You can't do all of it. It'd take you 2 days to do one part of it. So a good store for me is 30 miles away, and I have to go there. It's not a problem, but they may not have meat. And a lot of times they don't have hamburger. So we have to we call them, is there hamburger today? And yeah, there's hamburger, so we'll go there. I don't, Balik Bond. What I don't get is you can get anything in Balik Bond, but you can't get a part delivered. It's the strangest thing in the world to me. I can't even find someone to send me some stuff. Amazon will not deliver anything here, but get this, eBay gets it here. If that part is on eBay, I can get it here. Get that. I've ordered glasses, I've ordered colognes, I've ordered all kinds of stuff from eBay. It's gotten here. And it's gotten here within 10 days from eBay. You order from Amazon, forget about it. I've ordered 10 things from Amazon and not gotten one. I give up on it. I'm not doing it. Can't. Yeah, can't. That Lady Farmer. Slim Jim. Allow one day. I allow one day to do one thing. Exactly. That's exactly right. I allow one day to do one thing. It takes 2 days sometimes to do one thing. It's amazing. It's not like US where we go do 10 tasks, or Australia. Do 10 tasks in the morning, we're done. Here, it's like we're on and on. We're on for like hours and hours. trying to get one thing done and you can't get it done. We called the guy 4 days before he could come here to do the aircon. It's like this, you know. Sometimes we call him, it's 2 days before he come out. It's not because he's that busy. 268 through 30 days, Cebu, a condo, hillbilly. It's okay, 268. I paid, yeah, that's right, 268. Guys, when I was in Cebu, you remember the price? No, R won't remember any prices. It was cheap. It was cheap. Mama Ruth found cheap places for us to live. I mean, we're staying 6, 7, 8 days in a nice furnished place for, I don't know, 60, 80 bucks, $100. Remember, we stayed 4 or 5 places there. Kevin Nash, so bored here. I can't wait to lockdown. Lockdown is done here. We're out. We're out. We're out on Saturday. Lady Farmer, we are gone on Saturday. I've already talked to my landlord. He'll stay by all the furniture that I have bought. It's bamboo, so I've already got my money out of it. Could leave it here in a week with $7K. There you go. There you go, Mr. B. There you go. Hillbilly, cheaper than prices I've heard is quoting Dumagetti. Yeah. Dumaghetti's good. Cebu has some great prices. Cebu. Don't underestimate. CDO does too. You can actually stay in CDO at a night. Slim Jim, you still on? What can you get a condo there? BK, good morning. How you doing? Granger is a, oh really? SF, I could see that. eBay store, I could see that. I like it. I like them. I too. Philippine guys don't have common sense when it comes to being handy installing things. Something I noticed. Yeah, Paul S. They're limited on certain things. They're limited on things. They have to use my drills. They have to use my tools. They don't even bring their own tools. They don't bring their own screwdriver. Don't bring any wrenches or any of that nature. Everybody uses my wrenches, my tools, my drills. That's the reason I keep an eye on them. I keep an eye on everything. So, BK, good morning. And how is everything with you? And hopefully you're doing well. Lady Farmer, good morning. Barry Thornton is saying, I think, too, the hardest thing, SF, that'd be nice if it's eBay store's good. The hardest thing for me here is when you get them here, it's like saying, for instance, you want them to replace something or plumbing or this, that, and other, and you get them here and they say, sir, we have to go get that part, and they're gone, and they're gone for 3 or 4 hours, and it was a $2 part or $1 part or less. And they go, where are they at? Call them. So Chiche will call them and say, where you at? We'll be there. We're coming around, sir. We're coming right now. We'll get out. We're coming right now. I don't know where they went. Slim, condos are everywhere. What did they rate Oasis? No idea. Yeah, they are everywhere. I'm doing fine. BK, good. How many guys you think in your barangay go golfing? This many. How many in Manila? Many. How many in Cebu? Many. How many in CD? Many. And how many in Davao? So many. A lot of people go, a lot of golfing, a lot of bowling, a lot of stuff that the guys do. There's groups of guys that go out and they do a new thing every week. They make it a plan. All foreigners meet here. We're going to do a new thing this week. We're going wall climbing, or we're going here. We're going there. They bring their wives and they go do that. It's fun. You don't see that. MJ Taiwan, good morning. They're saying hi. So Kevin Nash, they do that. They do a lot of that here. There's a group of Davao guys. They get together. They have their coffee. They say, okay, what are we doing next week? Anybody, what do you want to do? Well, let's take, let's do that zip line thing, a new zip line thing over at that park. Which one? Del Norte Park. Let's go do a zip line. It's all of us guys go do zip line. Okay, let's get the wives. That's what they do. Okay, and the next week, let's all go take a trip on a cruise. Let's do a ship to one of the islands. Let's go to Bohol. So that's what they do. And they do that. They just plan it. Vita apartment, airport shuttle available. Additional charges may apply. You can quest this next step, airport shuttle Dumagetti. There you go. My flush valve was replaced in my condo, and he did it wrong. Like I said, comments. Yeah. I know. And I questioned the way they do things. I said, if you put it on the other way to begin with, you've been better off. I know. I could go down that road, putting a toilet in. I asked the guy, I said, make sure you pull the toilet out from this place now. pull it away from the house, pull it out enough to do it. So if anybody's using the toilet, did they listen? No, it's too late. Concrete is already in. I go to town and come back, it's already done. It's more fun in the Philippines. Exactly. And that poor guy that says that, Jane, did you see he passed? The one that invented it, more fun in the Philippines with all the great scenes, the poor guy passed. And shout out to that wonderful man, that Filipino that said that. It's more fun in the Philippines. It had thumbs up, had all these great scenes, and, like Y50, boom, 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 and had all this stuff. The guy that started that tourism thing back in the day just passed this last week. Next time you have someone come out to your place, work on something, try to tell you they need to get the part. Tell them you're going with them. Exactly. Can I go with you? I'm saying R with you. Can R go? R go with them, tell them come back. Back in the day, I could get anything in the Philippines, a big can of coffee. Exactly. Hillbilly, how big's the apartment? Mr. B, things with my girlfriend don't work out. I'm thinking about traveling most full time. Give an apartment, leave 4 months, come back while using Airbnb, then leave again. No problem with SRV, 7G life. Yeah, it's no problem. It's no problem even with tourists, really. It's true. There's never a dull moment in the Philippines. It's true. May he rest in peace. Yes, he was really a good guy too. He thought up of that slogan and all that tourism thing, and the Philippine girls dancing and all that. It's still alive to this day. He thought he did that. The poor gentleman just passed, and he wasn't that old. He really wasn't that old at all. So I've been on 3 hours and I'm getting tired, guys. I got to get me another cup of coffee. It's 11 o'clock and my nose is itching. And I think I'll call the stream. I hate 40 something on my nose. Why is it itching as always? In the States, if you're able to buy a car in any color, as long as it's black. Hey, Miss B, you need an Airbnb? Paul S. Yeah. Kevin Nash. Yeah. See you later. Hey, yeah, Paul. Paul has an Airbnb. Paul, get anybody's coming to the Philippines, you need Airbnb. Hook up with Paul. You guys exchange emails with Paul. He has one. I think Kanoy's got some too. I got to talk to Kanoy. Kanoy is laid off. I got to send him an email. He's laid off YouTube for a while. And just so many things going on. He's busy with his job and stuff, so he's going to be very, very busy for a while. Great man. Kanoy in the Philippines. Please subscribe to his channel, guys, if you're not already. Great guy, good friend of mine. He's just going to be off because he's got his job. He's working 2 jobs, and he's very busy. So shout out to wonderful. Doug, how you doing? Sorry that I missed it. Take care. Big couple, Doug. Thanks for coming on. When nose is itchy, according to the Chinese, somebody's thinking about you. My mother used to say, my nose is itching, somebody's coming with a hole in their pants. Hole in their britches, as my mom used to say. Britches is pants in Southern slang. Yeah, it's okay. Hey, somebody's thinking of you. Exactly. So, Lady Farmer, hope everything is well with you. It's okay. Fit couple, Mr. Doug. So you say hi, bye? I'm going to stay another hour because you're on. Stay. Teasing Doug. Doug. Mama Judy. Doug, how you doing? What about dropping a fork? Exactly. Yeah, 5-second rule. You drop a fork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What I do is blow. I blow on. Okay, it's good. I dropped mine last night 3 times before I could eat. And I go, how? And I drop it on the floor. I'm just fumble fingers. Sam's bed and breakfast, best for you. 30 days, $4.58. Bill Bryant, if your nose is itchy, go get a piece of cake, Bill Bryant. Exactly. Paul asks, we're waiting for lockdown to lift in Angeles City. I tell you what, Paul, now my hand's itchy. What is this? Now, I always say that means money's going to come here. Oh, check my bank account. They had a thing on TV yesterday. They were talking about lifting for international flights, and they were talking about some things will be lifting a little bit that you'll see, like Davao and things like that. And the good thing about that was you can hear I heard a guy in the street going, "Woohoo! Did you hear it on the news? Woohoo! We can go out." So everybody's all excited, you know. Everybody's just jumping up and down with joy. Blast in the Philippines. It's open. It's open. It's too fast for me. I'm staying in. Yeah. Yes, I'm staying in too. Yeah. True money's coming. Yeah, exactly. Cash is on the way. SF. I hold my breath. I'm gonna spend it on that. I'm going to go on Granger though. Yeah, you can do it. Put it all up, darling. My darling daughter helps me out a lot here for sure. Cash is on its way. Yeah. I want to thank everybody for coming on the stream today, and I want to thank everybody for their valuable time. We'll buy a bulldog, walking straight ahead. Just hope so. Great time. Yeah, I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time, and thank you so much for everybody coming on my stream today, Mr. B, SF, Late Farmer. Thank you. Blessed in the Philippines. Thank you for coming on. A big couple, Mr. Doug, Mr. B. Yeah, another cup, please. Paul S. We got a snack, darling. It's a snack. Today's getting hungry. Lady Farmer. Paul S. Thank you for coming on, Mr. Doug. SF Bukaki. Thank you, Mark King, Mark Jones, Hillbilly in the Philippines. Thank you, my good friend. M. Jane, thank you for coming on. Barry Thornton, thank you. BK, thank you for coming on. Judy Fisher, Mom Judy, thank you for coming on. Kevin Nash, my cook, my chef, thank you for coming on. Mr. B. JGBK, thank you for coming on. Lady Farmer, Judy Fisher, thank you. Barry Thornton, thank you. YK. Thank you for coming on. Barry, Mark King, Headlights King, Mark S. Let's see, making sure I get everybody here. Kevin Nash, Slim Jim, thank you. Scoot, yeah, Scoot left. I don't know. Robert Ramey, JGBK. Robert Ramey, good morning. Thank you again for coming on. Thank you for spending your time. Yeah. Steve Harless. Yeah, Steve Harless. Steve D. Thank you. MJ, Judy, Paul S., Jim and Rose. Thank you. Gary T., Gary C., Mark Jones, Mark King, Paul S., T.L. Roy, thank you again for the super chat, my friend. S. Hart, thank you for coming on, and thank you for the super chat. Paul S., buy flour, exactly. Bill Pratt, Jimmy D., thank you. Tom Shipman, thank you. Steve D., Paul S., thank you. I'm going through the list. I want to thank everybody. Thank you. Tim, Art's Place, thank you, Art. Ogre Mato, Finch, thank you. Jimmy D., Gary T. again. That's it. That's only let me go that far. So I can only go that far of the list. I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time, and thank you so much. I can't believe I've been on 3 hours. 2 hours 15 is my limit. I went on longer today than normal. But thank you, guys, and thank you so much. Thank you all for coming on. Hillbilly, thank you again. Gary T., Timmy Ram Jam, Ogre. Thank you all, Miss Judy. Thank you all, my wonderful moderators, for always coming on and doing their thing, and thank you so much. God bless everybody. Bye. Bye.
See you next time.